Maybe.
Is it still got the static now?
A little bit. I mean, I don't know, like, sounds like you're moving the mic.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
What the? Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. My mic was all turned all the way down. I fear my brothers have been in my room today. Now I gotta catch up.
I'm not that far ahead.
Hello.
See, told you. Ooh. Bring past another bit of rubble. I wish to ride a raft. Haha! Who said there can't be fire on water? Oh shit! I fell off the stage. Not permanently, just like went into an out of bounds area.
Oh, okay. I'm in an area where I don't think there is bounds.
You fell off the stage.
There we go.
It's like, break it up, 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 break it up.
Just psychic bolts everywhere. You got 21 enemies to go.
Ooh, Datacon. Over there.
Okay. Yes, all I need to do is find one more and I can unlock the freaking Phobos one.
The Phobos node.
Yeah.
Which will take you to the void, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Another bloody vitality mod.
You'll get them a lot. They're like the most common bloody thing out there. Most common mod.
Ah, yeah, okay.
For Warframes at least.
Alright, now let's see what my I have 9 minutes until my Magnus is done.
Okay.
Let's see. I still need to do survival in infestation. Prime Masters. Good to know. We get resort. Oh, it's another dark sector.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you just doing all the
Mars
tiles
one.
on?
Yeah, doing that. That way, I probably have more chance of finding a Cephalon fragment.
Well, the thing is too, if you do all of them,
Yeah.
you'll actually be able to put resource extractors on this planet.
Okay.
So you'll be able to get. So if you ever shore of like things like Morphix or Feldron samples or anything, you can put like extractors on here, or have the chance of like giving you like a few of them or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I don't want to deploy another. I can't deploy anymore because you can only deploy 3 at max.
Okay.
Yeah.
My phone is going off. I am not used to that sound. Thank you very much. Okay, get 20 kills with your pistol for a bonus affinity. Okay.
Get 5 kills while sliding, easy enough.
Sorry?
Get 5 kills while sliding, easy enough.
I had that one last time too. I got more nav coordinates. Ah. Oh, I got some endo as well.
You will. See like giant balls that like get dropped from the enemy, they're like endo usually.
Ah, my freaking phone keeps going off. Stop it, phone. How unprofessional.
It's probably people commenting on the video.
No, it's not. It's Google Plus notifications going off.
Well, people can watch YouTube through Google Plus, you know.
Yeah, I know, but I haven't been notified that someone's watching or commenting because that always shows up on my screen when someone does.
Okay. Got me for a wee sec. Oh, don't worry about it. I'll be fine.
Okay.
We'll get to some people. There's a good thing about World on Fire, I can just sit there and do fucking absolutely nothing and get kills still.
Isn't that kind of lazy?
Yeah, but you know, it's that sort of thing. Okay, I just posted it on the Facebook, so...
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that why? Is that why you were using your ability? So you did. So while you were doing that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I can still get like kill things and post it.
Oh
Or
yeah.
Buck. Some people might join in and watch it. Of course they did.
Yeah.
But yeah, like when we actually, like, when I get better than that, I'm gonna try and start streaming on Fantasy 14.
Yeah, I'll join you with it.
And yeah, if I can convince a few of my mates who play Final Fantasy 14 to join us, we might be able to get a party up.
Nice.
We've got a friend in Japan who plays it, and I got a friend in America who plays it, and then I got a few people I know over here in Oz that play it as well, but they all play on different servers, so it's hard to keep track.
Yeah.
Because I think they all play like, I think they play on the Omega server or something. But
Oh, hello.
yeah, they occasionally spawn like mods that you can hack, like that you can call for allies and shit.
Okay, thank God it's a shockwave mower.
Yeah. They won't like live long though, unfortunately.
That sucks.
It's just usually the way it is. Like, why is there a camera? There was a camera working on an infestation firewall.
Well, that's weird. Maybe this was a Corpus base.
No, I'm saying like usually all that stuff's like screwed up, so it shouldn't be working.
Yeah, well, these things here I destroyed, so that's why they're not working.
Another one.
What the?
You should like when we get like a big enough party or something at some point, whenever you guys whenever you want to go like confident in your skills and stuff.
Yeah.
We should try ODS.
What's ODS?
Oricon Derelict Survival.
Oh shit, that'd be difficult.
I know for a fact that Maverick will loathe it because he hates fighting infested, and they're high level infested. But you get like
I thought
like
all enemies in the void were high level, though.
Oh, kind of. Like the void used to have a tower system, which got turned into. It still does, but in the old void settings. Like you had, like in order to get prime stuff, you'd have to actually physically go to the void each time and use what they call a tower key to access like stuff to get prime stuff. And then they introduced the relic system, which a lot of people are finding it's easier to get parts, but it just pretty much made the void useless except for Argon crystal farming. That's when they also added the decay mechanic for the Argon crystals.
Which is a bit stupid.
I know, but the way that DE justifies it is it's a means for veteran players to keep playing, like people who've got like Master Rank 21 and stuff.
21's the Master Rank?
It's the max Master Rank at the moment, yeah.
You'd think they'd make it 30, like the actual level up ranks and stuff.
Well, it used to be 20, and then like they add ranks and stuff as needed. But to get to that rank, you pretty much need to level everything in the game. So.
Okay.
Like I'm level 16, I think.
You're level 18.
No, I'm 18, but I had to go through a lot of weapons to level it up. And I don't think I've actually leveled some of the starting weapons up, to be honest. I think I skipped over them. But not that it really matters. I'm like to some people it's like, oh yeah, Master Rank's everything, but I don't really give a fuck about it. You know?
Me either. I'm just enjoying myself. That's what I think you should do. It shouldn't be about the competition of it all. It should be enjoying yourself.
The only thing you really need Master Rank for is to play, like to use some high level weapons and shit.
And also, and also the assassination missions, because remember I had to be mastery rank 5 to start the assassination on Bayhek.
Yeah, but that's because he's a different boss fight.
Okay.
Like he compared to most boss fights where it's like, oh yeah, just go in and fuck him up. The Bayhek's a little different because his fight actually comes out, like, goes through phases. Like, the standard Bayhek fight is just a 3-phase fight, but the trial version, people tend to, like, will hate a bit more because it's got, like, I think it's got 4, maybe 5 phases in total. But he isn't the only boss with, like, battle phases. Like, Hitora on Neptune, he has battle phases.
Okay.
But he doesn't actually change that. Like, he doesn't change, like, his abilities and stuff don't change, he just stays the same. But what happens with his thing, like, when he goes through phasing, he affects the arena. Because you're fighting him in an underwater lab and he, like, starts flooding the arena as you, like, go on. If you go in the water, you get stuffed up. Like, that's pretty much his phasing, but Bayhek actually changes forms and stuff. I'm probably going to be corrected by a hardcore Warfame there. They're like, actually you're wrong, he doesn't change forms, he just gets different parts added to his body. Like, it's a metaphysical change for his body. He transforms. Even if it's a thing where he adds, like, something to his body. Yeah. But that's all, like, when you get to the master ranks and stuff and get all the dual quest lines needed to unlock it, you'll get sorties and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Sorties are a good thing to do too, but you need to have, like, 7 other good players with you that know what they're doing.
Alright man, it seems like they're starting to overwhelm, but I haven't died yet, so we'll stay on for maybe 15 and then we'll start to go back to thing.
I need to find the bloody control mod point. Where is it? There it is. Because I accidentally broke a window.
Oh, so that's why the alarm was going off.
It was unintentional. I broke a barrel and accidentally shattered the window through the wind that came off the edge of my blade.
Ah, the tentacle monsters got me.
Yeah, they'll do that.
Stupid ancient.
It's the only way they can get a date. Come with me.
No, you didn't say please. I do not give my consent.
Like that, it's funny because that's the only voice I could really imagine the ancients having.
What having the butthead voice?
No, having like that, you know, that real fat neckbeardy sort of voice.
Yeah, like the voice from Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah, but Beavis and Butthead, they're not really neckbeards.
They're just weird. They're dicks. Let's just say that.
There is no PC term I can use to
describe
how they are.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to even try to describe them because it's not PC. The funny thing is, like, I can't believe that show went on as long as it did. Like, they got a good, I think they got about 4 seasons out of it. And, you know, by Monday, like, if you watched it nowadays, you'd be like, oh my god, this is so dated, or this is really bad animation, or whatever. But, you know, if you watched it in the 90s, it was like, oh my god, this is like the best thing ever. Sort of thing.
Oh crap, why did I press square? Oh yay, Chin Chin's been revived. Thank you.
Discover the anime stuff, and you're like, oh my god, this stuff's amazing! Like, I remember when I was like, this is telling you how old I am. I remember when I was about, I don't know, about 10 or so. Maybe a bit younger. Yeah, I would have been younger because I was still in primary school. No, I think I was like in grade 4 or something. So So yeah, it would have been about 9 or 10. I actually watched the first, like my first episode of Evangelion I watched was, ironically the last episode. And I just found it something like at one point on SBS.
I think
yeah,
everyone's starting point for anime was some show on SBS.
Not really. I remember watching, and people will debate this, those who live in Australia, but it was either on Cheese TV or Agro's Cartoon Connection. Yeah, just saying that gives you an idea how old I am. I saw the first, like my first anime was a series called Techno Man, but in Japanese it's called Tekkaman Blade. Went for 43 episodes. Pretty damn cool. Like, you know, it was about like guys in armor fighting like giant crab spider monster things, and you know, fighting other guys in armor. It's pretty damn cool. The best thing I can describe it to, which a lot of people do, is it's kind of like Guyver, for those who haven't seen it. But yeah, like, I remember watching it and I'm like, oh my god, I have to get, like, I need to get this at some point. But back then you couldn't really get anime easily in, like, at that point, because it was still like the era of VHS. And yeah,
that's not true. You could get like the older shows, like you could get freaking. I'm pretty sure you could get Evangelion on VHS, and you could get freaking Robotech.
Yeah, but that's because they were mainstream things. But Tekkaman was a bit more niche in terms of what it was, and my camera stuck. I cannot rotate my camera. Yeah, my camera's stuck. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, okay, I just died.
Chin chin.
Never mind. And dying picks my camera up.
Yeah, I'm dying now too. Chin chin. No. Chin chin.
He's dead. Get the extraction.
No.
It's
Why?
getting to a point where I can't do damage to him either.
Yeah.
But, because they got so many bloody the reason why it gets harder with the infested units is like a lot faster. Like the reason they get harder a lot faster than the other like forces is because they introduce poison units really early on. Like the floating things, like the little bug things that float around.
Yeah.
They can shoot poison gas, and then you get ancients that have a buff on them, where they don't even need to touch you. They can just be near you, and they'll poison you.
I'm there, man.
Yeah, I'm getting
but some guys followed me. That was close.
But, yeah, like
I got a decent amount of credits there.
Yeah, like Tekkaman was pretty cool. And I didn't actually get the DVDs of it till I was in like grade 10 or something in high school. No, I was in year 12 in high school, and I found a place where I could get them ordered in, and I actually had to get them imported because they didn't get like made by Madnet, like they didn't get released in Australia, so I had to import them. And then after that I found out that they actually did do a release over here, but you know, it was like 3 or 4 years after. And getting the whole set cost me $150, which ain't bad for, you know,
yeah,
what you pay for anime these days. I know like in America and stuff it's like, you know, you could get it for like $40-50, but Australian economy's shit.
Yeah, that's Australia for you, man.
It's not as bad as well, the funny thing is, I was talking to a friend of mine in Mexico, and yeah, she said the economy over there is like really bad at the moment. And And yeah, the thing is, it's like, it's partially America's fault because the whole foreign policy that Trump's trying to get through.
Yeah, which I think's a bit stupid.
She I don't want to get political or anything, but she was pretty scared actually, because she wanted to go to America just to visit. You know,
and
like,
she couldn't.
To go to California and stuff, and she was scared that she might not make it back because of their things over there. But she should be fine, you know. As long as she's not like trying to move there or anything, they should be like, okay, well, you know. But then again, you know, the whole foreign policy thing in America at the moment is pretty fucked up. I'm not saying that they're like I'm not saying like anything bad about America. It's just like current politics is fucked. But yeah, you gotta stop being political there.
Before you start a politics war.
No, it's just if I know for a fact that if I get started, I'll probably trigger someone, or I will actually get really into it. And, yeah, I don't want people getting bored by that sort of thing.
Yeah.
No doubt, knowing the people who watch your streams, I'm probably triggered like a good bunch of people. They probably like ran to like Tumblr or Twitter or something and said all these horrible things about me. But I don't really care.
It's Tumblr. I don't think a lot of people care.
Yeah. But you know, people do get in shit for stuff on those two sites.
Yeah.
Probably why I don't usually use my my pages on there that much, you know. Like I follow people on there, but that's about it really.
I never had a Tumblr site. That also proves how weird I am. But I don't have a I have a thing on Tumblr. It's just never been something I've been interested in, that's all.
I've gone through quite a lot of like social media sites, and yeah, Facebook's probably still the best that I've come across.
Even though it's still a lot of shit still happens on Facebook though.
It's not as bad as MySpace. MySpace was fucking horrible when it was around.
It still is. People just don't use it. It's a ghost. It's a ghost town.
And you watch all the like people who want to like fuck the world up will probably like swarm to it, and it's like, well, we know no one's going to use it, so we may as well go here and plan all our things. The CIA have solved where all the like all the terrorists and stuff are online. They're on MySpace.
Do you want to do an assassination Vahek?
Are you the right rank?
Yeah.
Yes, you are. This is going to be fun, and I'm not going to lie, we are probably going to be fucked.
Multiple times by this Krang-looking motherfucker.
I know.
And if people out there do not know who Krang is, watch the 80s Ninja Turtles.
Which everyone thinks is bad, though. Okay, yeah, it is bad. I'm not gonna lie, it is pretty bad.
I liked it.
I know. Like, but it's still something you could enjoy.
Yeah.
And actually, like, the fact that James Flynn is the voice of Liquid Snake was on it.
Who was he in that?
It was Leonardo.
Oh. I want to know who the guy is that voices Casey in that, because he's in the 80s he's such an emo. Like he has he has the foreboding voice with like one monotone speech.
Well, not really. Like he wasn't too bad. Like he wasn't too edgy or anything. It was just.
Yeah, he wasn't edgy. It was just like monotone.
He was being a badass. Well,
and then they made, and then in future projects on it, remakes of it, they made him more and more out there.
Yeah, but you know that's because things changed at the times.
Yeah.
Like if you look in the Ninja Turtle, like the old Ninja Turtle episodes, are very formulaic. But then again, a lot of stuff in the 80s and 90s was formulaic in terms of Western animation.
Yeah.
But you know that's been going for decades. Like you know you could watch like the old Looney Tunes and stuff, and you'd see after like a couple of episodes that it follows a very precise formula. Like it's like if it's a chase thing, it's like always got like the chaser being like kind of dumb and stuff, and then they've got the one who's being chased is always like slyer and more cunning. Like even Wile E. Coyote is a victim of that, and even he like claims he's a genius and stuff. But yeah, I should inform you about Bayhek because this is like your first time fighting him.
Ew.
He's
ugly.
The only two weak points on him at the moment is the pyramid thing on his back and his face when it's revealed. But they have to be
I don't care what it is, it's fucking hideous. Granted, I'm not the most attractive person in the world, but I'm pretty sure I'm more attractive than that thing.
Dude, you're like a fucking stag compared to that. I've switched my gun too.
Oh, that's him, isn't it?
Yeah. And don't get too close to him because he can drain your energy.
Roger.
I shot him point blank in the face with the Sancti Tigris.
So what are the weak points on him?
His face and the pyramid thing on his back, but he's already ran away. We've done enough damage to him. Basically, we've got to do this like 3 or 4 times, and then he'll go to a like small arena where we fight him again. We do a bit more damage to him, and then he actually summons his true form.
I can tell that's gonna be a lot uglier. I can tell.
Actually, you're probably gonna laugh when you see it.
I'm anticipating this now.
When I saw it, it was bloody hilarious.
Okay, now what are the weak points? Are they the same thing?
Yep.
Got it. I got.
And then once
you take his head when it's revealed, and I'll take his back.
And then once he does his thing, like when he gets into his true form, you pretty much just attack everything. No.
It's hard to aim. Glad I'm not using a sniper rifle.
Leave us alone. Oh, and you drained all my energy, you little shit.
Crap, I'm nearly out of ammo.
Soaks up ammo like crazy.
Oh, neuroids.
God damn it, Ravage, do something. And just sit there and take his beam.
Alright, man, can you bring him over here? I got a little surprise for him. After you get Ravage, of course.
Stupid. I think if you put Chaos on him, it will keep him still.
Yeah, I have no energy left. He drained most of my energy and now it's all gone. Oh, what the?
Yeah, ran away.
Ravage.
I got him.
Yeah, but he's right over here.
That was his clone.
Oh. One second, man. I just gotta find ammo. I don't need pistol ammo.
Just kill enemies, they'll be bound to drop some.
They're just dropping pistol ammo.
Just use your pistol then. And you'll eventually drop rifle ammo. Okay. I think we got to push him back one more time, and then he runs away to his like final spot. Yeah.
Okay. Yes, you lazy fucker. Ooh, Cephalon fragment. I'ma just stop here and scan this.
You're ugly.
Yes,
okay,
I got all the things on. I got all the things on Earth.
He has no actual interest in me. He's going straight to you.
Where is he?
He's in a tunnel near me.
Oh.
And now he's glitched into a wall.
Oh, you who chaos. Ha 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 ha. Got him. Crap, he's drained my energy.
He will, but I've got pointing pads that can drop down. Turn around, you bastard.
Fuck.
He'll keep draining energy because it's like all he can really do other than shoot his like pissy guns.
His pissy guns.
Yeah. Okay, he's gone.
Ow, I'm down. Thank you, Chin Chin. Alright.
Fuck off.
Now let's get him.
Damn inbred.
I'm
inbred robotic eyes, sons of bitches. The Grenade Queen's a horse. Nah. I don't think they'd be able to do that. So I don't think they'd be able to even have sex, considering how badly siderise they are. Okay, wait.
We're not talking about seriously talking about that, are we?
No. Okay, just stop here for a sec.
Yeah.
Wait for our companions to get here. Like, that's Ravage. Where the fuck are you?
Right there.
Oh, there you are. Okay. Energy and shields.
Okay.
No. Like, just stay here till it like disappears.
Yeah, but I've already got everything. I'm full on shit.
Shields. I know for a fact that he's going to drain my shields and I'm going to go down. Follow me!
Whee!
Rainbow, you want to play with me? Okay, need a good vantage point to put something. Okay.
I can't, it's not letting me getting up. Fuck! He keeps following me!
He does it, that's all he can really do. Like, that's all he does till he gets his evolution thing up.
And then can we just hit him and then kill him? Like, yeah, anywhere? Once he transforms?
Yep. It won't take that long.
Ha 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 ha. It's only for a short time.
So tell me the heck, how did you like my laser beams to your face? You'd be like down by now for the squad.
I believe that.
This is why I hate fighting by heck, because it's just so damn tedious.
Okay.
This is why a lot of people hate fighting by heck, because it's just so damn tedious, because it keeps absorbing everyone's energy, and it keeps hiding his face underneath that stupid shield thing. And he never keeps fucking still. Okay. Okay. Give him a sec.
Oh god.
Triple!
Oh. Okay then.
Chicken neck! Apparently he has a lot more weaponry now, but he is pretty much all you gotta do is shoot his frame. And he doesn't move around anywhere near as much, he just jumps.
Ah, shit, he's right here.
He'll flee, but he'll like leave stop here.
Thank God she agrees with me.
And then the way we get out of here is we go this way. Oh no, we don't. We go through the pipe that we came through. Get out of my way! We don't want to be on this grenade infested rock anymore.
And then that's all. I think that's all of Earth's nodes done. What?
And then you find out you unlock lore, and then you're like, fuck. But yeah, I don't even have all lore unlocked yet, because lore is such a pain in the ass to fight through.
Hydroid systems blueprint. Oh, cool.
Yes, the Davy Jones frame.
Ah, yes, the Davy Jones frame.
Or if you get his Kita helmet, it makes him look like he's got a pirate hat on.
Hahaha.
Everyone, like most people, just nickname him Davy Jones.
Upgrade. It sucks, I need 6 slots to get Convulsion and my capacity has not gone up for my Magnus.
Well, yeah, that's because your master rank will be the initial amount of slots that the weapon has. That with Warframes.
Okay.
So every time you get a new weapon or a new Warframe, it will have the same amount of slots available to your master rank.
Okay.
everything's initial weapon build for you is 5 compared to mine is 18. Yeah, if you got all of Earth unlocked, it means you can get,
oh no, I still have 2 more. Takal and Koba.
What missions are they?
Koba is infestation defense. Takal is infestation excavation.
Okay. Very easy enough. Because you don't have to do any particular number, you just got to do the minimum amount.
Oh yeah.
Like, push them off. So, you can do like a 5-minute survival or a 5-wave defense and you'll have it cleared.
Oh yeah. No, I'm not going to Maru's Bazaar. Why would I want to see Maru again?
You get there and then it's like Maru's like an addict. It's like, you got any rocks? You got any rock treasures? Come on, give me my treasures, baby, I need them. You're like, I don't have any of the shiny things that you want.
So freaking klepto. Yeah, she's like, she'd probably be like the more vicious version of Nami from One Piece. Except Nami just steals whatever.
I don't want to mention Nami has sex appeal as well.
No, I don't see it.
Come on.
If anything, I find Nami extremely annoying.
Personality, probably.
Probably, yes. Wait, probably? What do you mean, probably?
But no, it is an archetype, sexy thief chick. It's a trope in anime, actually.
Definitely not in ReZero.
Yeah, no. Well, of course, she's a fucking bully, and I've probably pissed off a lot of like people there. Like, how dare you say a lolly isn't attractive? Or isn't sexy? Definitely would have pissed off Maverick if he heard that.
Definitely.
Probably did hear it. And then he'll be like, you're a bastard, and I'll be like, hey, what's wrong with you? It's like, you said bad things about lilies in the last Warfame stream.
Yeah. What you gonna do about it?
Next thing you know, we get into a PvP game and he just like slaughters me. Or we get into a game with friendly fire and he fucking just shoots my head off. But if he did that, I'd be like, Ed 2, Maverick! You know the meme of like when a person gets backstabbed, they're like Ed 2.
Yeah. I don't know, I don't think I've had that one before, seen that one before.
It sounds like it's Roman or Latin or something. I'm pretty sure it's what like one of the Caesars said when he got stabbed. Oh, right. It's your mind slave.
Yeah.
And I'm probably gonna have a like a historian or something like correct me on what I said about Et2. And I'm like, yeah, it's definitely from European nation or something, but it's not that country, it's this country. And if they do, I won't mind. I'll be like, okay.
Okay, thank you.
Obviously, right much.
The Rush mod.
I need more ammo capacity on this gun so I can pop it like that twice. Because the way Tigris works is squeeze the trigger one. You squeeze the trigger and hold it in, it shoots 1 round. Squeeze the trigger and let it go, it fires 2 rounds.
Okay. So it's is it a charge weapon?
No.
Okay.
You fire it once by squeezing the trigger. You fire the second shot by releasing the trigger.
Okay.
But if you got more than one, like if you got more than one dual shot in there, you squeeze the trigger again afterward.
Okay.
At the moment I've got 3 in the gun. So I can like squeeze and release it or fire 2 shots, and then I've got like an extra shot in the chamber.
And attack me. I shall absorb the damage and kill you.
You probably would have got a couple of decent amount of damage there, because I shot you with the Tigris.
Oh, okay then. Thank you. I like it. I like it when my friends help me by shooting me.
Well, the Tigris build I've got does, I think it's about 8,000 puncture damage or 1 damage, and like 1,000 radiation.
Okay.
So that's combo damage. Or it could be the other way around, I don't know.
Nah, I'm good.
You know you got 6 excavation after this.
Yep.
Fast deflection is also a good bot to have when you're Warfame. Because
it's shield recharge, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. And you should have got spinning needle there too.
I did.
Which is a Dagia mod.
Dagia.
And then all you need is a sneaky frame like Loki or Ash or Nazar.
I wouldn't mind getting Ash.
See, Ash's standard method of getting him is a bit hard because you gotta farm Grunier Maniacs.
Okay.
And they're like on high level planets, and you need to like summon them. But the best way to try and farm them is to constantly do Tilragor, because he summons Maniacs on standard during the fight. But the drop chance is pretty low. Or hang on, just give me a sec before we start the next mission.
Okay.
I might actually have a full set of the Prime. And look at that, I do.
Nice.
So I can give you the Ash Prime, and yeah, you'll have Assassin Frame.
Okay, cool. And then I'll just I'll upgrade my Nyx fully.
Keep her though, because I'm pretty sure she's gonna be bolted. So.
Yeah. I'll probably have to get rid of Frost because I don't have any inventory slots, and he's fully maxed out anyway.
Well, keep him because he's a good defense frame. Just get some fight when you can and get another slot. Because slots are only 25, so it's not that much.
Great. I'm 18 plat short.
Well, I can't help you. I've only got 4 plat.
I've only got 4. Alright. To the dojo.
Nah.
Oak brown.
But, you know, I can always get
Oh hey, I found when I first joined the clan.
Yeah, we'll say in the guild thing.
Yeah, the 23rd of the 11th, 2016. At 11 past 11. No, 11 past 10, sorry.
Damn. Shame it wasn't 10 past 10.
Or 11 past 11.
10.
10101111.
Or if it was Or if it was 11-11, it'd be
Every night, the same thing. 1, 1, 1. And at the end, she always dies. If Carl Barrett's good.
Yeah, I think he actually is doing a tour again soon.
I was going to go to the one. I was gonna go to the one down here when he was here, and then I found out that he also did one in Townsville after I left. I'm like, what?
Yeah, just like, you bastard.
Damn you. Alright, you ready to do this, to cut this excavation?
Yeah.
Okay. Guardians of Light. It's another one of these things. Oh, but still get cred drop.
Guardians of Light. Sounds like a bloody Final Fantasy guild. Guardians of Light!
It actually does. And don't worry, everybody, we will eventually do a live of Final Fantasy.
I'm still trying to think of what our free company will be called.
The Lagging Legionnaires.
No, I'm not going to do that. No, it is a funny name. I'd want to have something that's a bit more symbolic. Because if we have something like that, people are going to go like, yeah, we're not going to join a group like that because they're obviously got bad internet connection.
Just because that we're called the Lagging Legionnaires, they assume we have bad internet connection. Not gonna lie, they would be right. That's Australia for ya.
We don't have the worst internet.
No.
We do have pretty bad internet, sadly. Because, not to get political, but our government is a lazy bunch of bastards who don't want to, like, speed it up. Which is why we're like...
Because it costs money! And no. I'm not putting shit on politicians, but they're all greedy bastards.
Like, the thing is, they... Like, everyone knows government's corrupt, but I'm not gonna get... I don't want to get too political on things, because people will tune out. But we had the opportunity of getting fibre optic cabling for our internet. It would have costed a fair bit, but it would have lasted 20 years without having to be repaired. Compared to the current system we got, where it's only optic cabling from the data centers to like the antennas and stuff, and then everything else is copper wiring. Now, copper wiring only lasts about 4 to 6 years, depending on how fast it degrades. And it costs a lot to replace the wiring. And yeah, they're afraid of, oh, we do an upgrade to the optics because of the initial cost, but in the long run, it saved them money because they won't have to replace it anywhere near as often. And we also get fast internet.
Which is also a bonus.
Especially when it comes to global trading and stuff too, it'd probably improve the economy a bit more.
Nah, I don't think anything would fix Australia Post though, how slow they are.
I'm still waiting for things from overseas with them.
You're still waiting for your thing from Canada, aren't you?
Yeah, I've got a long story short, I've got a friend in Canada, and you know they're an amazing person, and you know, I love them dearly. And you know we do like pen pal stuff every now and then, like we send like little packages and stuff from the strip, like our countries and stuff.
I think it's this way.
No, the extraction's this way. We only got to do one and then we can leave.
Okay. Let's leave. Stealing the batteries.
Yeah, like it's funny because sending stuff to overseas isn't a problem. Like we can send stuff over here and it will get there in about a fortnight. And I've done this to multiple countries, so I can not think of it. Yet when it's sent from overseas to here, it will take anywhere between 2 to 4 months, which is a bit stupid. But I know different countries got different like postage laws and stuff, so yeah.
Chin Chin's max rank.
But yeah, like, but I've had problems over here as well. Like, I've had people say that they've sent me stuff and I haven't received it ever. Like a guy that we both know was to send me something and I'm still to receive it from last year.
Oh, yeah, now I know who you're talking to about.
But I'm not angry at him or anything. I know that
it's not really it's his fault. It's out of his control.
Yeah. But then again, he may have forgotten about sending it too. But I'm not like worried about it.
Yeah, it'll get here when it gets here.
Yeah. And if you forgot to send it, I'm pretty sure I'll just bring whatever, like bring the things up and give it to me then. Which makes me nervous about Supernova. I'm hoping my Noctis wig actually gets here.
Yeah, I'm hoping it does too.
But, you know, when you're online shopping and stuff, it usually gets there, but you can't be too careful.
Yeah, because with other stuff, like accessories and stuff, I have really luck. But when it comes to actual stuff like clothes or wigs or whatever, usually that's not the best.
Yeah.
It gets here, it does get here eventually.
Like, my Noctis cosplay, it just costed me about 130. That included postage. I got it. It's pretty good quality. Like, it's not like, you know, revolutionary. Gonna do like groundbreakingly revolutionary or anything, but it looks good. I actually tested the jacket out yesterday.
The one I'm getting costs around about 100. That's including postage.
But yeah, the reason why I'm not gonna lie, I wanted the jacket mostly. Not cosplaying Noctis is just icing on the cake. But yeah, I looked at the actual site where they actually got the designers and stuff to do the jackets and stuff for the game. I could buy a car for what they're charging for the whole outfit.
Jesus.
I'm not gonna lie. It's like, for Noctis's jacket alone is like 195,000 yen, which roughly translates to about 2,500 over here. So yeah, I could buy a car. I could buy a second-hand car with that. You know, just like a shitbox starter, but you know.
Shitbox. Nissan shitbox.
No, like a Ford or a Holden. And then I'll trigger a lot of people then.
Any Australian viewers that like Holden or Ford just got so triggered.
Yeah, I'm one of them people who didn't really give a shit about the whole Aussie, like the whole Ford Holden thing. To me, it's pretty much the same as State of Origin. And for those who are foreign Australian, State of Origin is pretty much like the biggest football event of the year. It's funny because it's meant to be an interstate match, yet it's always Queensland and New South Wales. It's never like Victoria versus like South Australia or Western Australia versus Queensland.
And for all like UK viewers, we do not mean football as in your version of football. We mean like football as a football.
Well,
yeah.
Football soccer.
Yeah.
But yeah, like we're talking like rugby and stuff. And if you're in Australia, you'll hear a lot of news about rugby players.
Yeah.
That's not bad. It's not a bad thing, but sometimes you get like overhearing it, like such and such like broke a finger or something, and they can't proceed in the next week's match or whatever. And you know, there's people dying all over the world and stuff, and you just news is going, oh, you know, there's this going on, and this going on. Oh yeah, there's like a broken guy. It's funny because it adds a weird contrast to the news. But I don't bother watching the news nowadays because most of the time it's just depressing shit. Like such and such has died, or so many people have died due to a natural disaster or anything. It just gets depressing.
Yeah, that's usually why I don't watch the news as well, because I'll probably see something that, you know, will probably either scar me or haunt me for life. like those things you see all the time about, you know, people abusing their kids, like even going to the extent of killing them. And it honestly just makes me sick.
Yeah.
Like, if you can't handle the pressure of being a parent or whatever, send it to another relative who can. Send a child to another relative who can handle it.
The thing is, it can't really be helped. Like, in some cases, it can't be helped.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes the parent does it unintentionally, and they don't know it. Like, I'm not gonna say any particular case, but I know of cases where things have happened like that. But I'm not gonna go into details because 2 reasons. It can get invasive on people's lives, and I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah.
Considering this is extreme, and secondly, if I did anything like that, people would stop talking to me.
People would stop talking to me.
And that's like the widest. That's like the widest thing that they'd do to me, if I spoke about it. Like, with some people, yeah, they'd totally fuck me up about talking about their personal life and stuff, which is why I don't. Like, you know, to me, whatever people do in their lives is their business.
Yeah.
Like my mantra is, as long as you're not hurting anyone to do something, like doing something, you should be able to do what you want. Like, you should be able to live the life that you want to lead. I'm not saying, you know, be a lazy son of a bastard or whatever, but, you know, like, just go through life without being a dick as much as possible, without fucking people up, and you usually end up going off pretty well. And, you know, there's historical examples of people who wanted to be dickbags to people, and, you know, everyone knows how they ended up.
Yep.
Namely Hitler and Stalin.
Hitler and Stalin.
Like, yeah, like, it's weird, like, I don't know, like, my mindset's changed a bit since, like, people who've known me for years have noticed that I've actually changed through the years, like, the way I speak, the way I think. Like, I never used to be this talkative or anything because I was real quiet when I was a kid.
Yeah, so was I.
I was real narrow-minded and stuff, and then I got into like I think it was early last year or early the year before, I actually started getting into Chinese philosophy books, and, you know, just something to do. And not to mention, I actually do love Asian history.
Yeah, I do as well. Some parts of Asian history, none of the like torturous stuff.
Yeah, like I've got. I'd have to actually go around my room and look, but I've probably got about a dozen Chinese history and philosophy books in my room, including Sun Tzu's The Art of War,
which is actually brilliant. You should definitely read it. It's brilliant.
It's on my list. Like, I'm reading through the works of a guy called Modi or Mozi at the moment. And the thing is, people will probably be like, oh, why do you read philosophy for? I'm like, it's because
I have nothing left in my life.
No. But I find it interesting to see how people back then used to think, and when you compare it to modern day society, not much has changed. And I'm talking about people who have lived like over 2,000 years ago. Like, granted, their times were different, but as human beings, they have not changed. Like, we have not changed that much. Like, there was things about, like, back then there was like that valued things of like being honest and decent human beings, sort of thing. They hated corruption. They wanted to live their lives as purely as possible, or as purely as they believed as possible, with the exception of, you know, dickbags back then as well. But, you know, every era of human history has had dickbags that have like tried to damage this, like, the countryside and that sort of thing as a society. It's just the way they think, like, because most of the books that I read are like from Raws, philosophers that were close to Raws and stuff. And the only real thing that's changed is the only thing that's really changed is the political system. And yeah, like, but then, you know, it's been foreign countries and stuff, you know, they had different types of warships. But like, there was a book I've got, and I actually do love the book. I've got like pages bookmarked, and it's a book called The Governing Principles of China. I can't remember who it's directed, but like written by. I'm pretty sure it's written by multiple people actually. But I actually find it really fascinating because it tells you the ideals of like what it is to be a like decent king in ancient China, and then like it also shows examples of what it is, good examples of what it's like to be a douchey king. And it's a funny thing because most of Australia has picked up, like, as a society we live pretty close to a benevolent king's rulership if we were to compare like thought patterns. Like, I'm not saying that we're a perfect example of their version of purity or anything, because, you know, we aren't perfect, we're human beings, but the way we act as a society towards like our own group is pretty important, because if there's something like a natural disaster or something that like levels the whole town, we act pretty damn fast to like help people out. Like in 2013 or 2014, Brisbane, like the capital city of Queensland, Brisbane, got like extremely fucked up because of a huge flood. And so did Ipswich and Hobart, big towns and stuff. And yeah, it was amazing on how fast everyone around the country like rallied up, got funds and like just like trinkets and stuff to help people rebuild their lives. It was really amazing as a thing to see. Like I think it was like one of the most beautiful things like this country's done. Like the amount of like compassion that we gave our fellow countrymen was amazing. And I guess I'm relating to the point of like the Sage Kings of China, how they actually said it was a noble thing to do to basically live your life as close to a communist as possible. Like, granted, you have to do decision making and stuff for the betterment of your country, but don't waste resources in trying to make yourself look lavish or anything. Like, you can still be a king and wear rags, and the funding that you'd have from saving all that stuff would actually better like the countryside and stuff. Like, if it was like Sage Kings is a term for like the noble kings and stuff back then, and like the Sage Kings, they used to do things like, if it was winter, they'd actually like hand out extra rations to like civilians and stuff to help them get through the winter. If it was like a time of drought, they'd have foodstuffs and give people food. You know, the funny thing is that the best way I can describe it is it was kind of socialism, but yeah, like people say socialism is bad, but when it comes to things like that, like when it comes to helping out the desperate, I'm not saying people who abuse the system, I'm saying like people who genuinely need things to keep alive, it's not too bad. And considering Australia was a socialist country until recently, it wasn't too bad. But yeah, like, yeah, I'm straying from philosophy into politics again. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to go into a tangent there.
I was actually quite enjoying it. Keep going.
No, but well, I won't go into the whole philosophy thing of the ruling kings and stuff. But like, I'm finding Modi, like the book of Modi, like pretty fascinating, because Modi was around during the same time as Confucius, and at that point, Confucius had like one of the I think it was there was about 3, maybe 4 schools of thought in China at that point. And Confucianism and Maoism, which is the teachings of Modi, were the highest ranking schools of thought in China. And then when the emperor made the edict that Confucianism was going to be the official school of thought for China at that point, they pretty much made all the other ones like somewhat obsolete. Like they didn't like go out and kill practitioners or anything, nothing that extreme, but they're like,
what the?
You know, all their school heads and stuff were like, okay, we're going to adopt this sort of train of thought for our like philosophers and strategists and all that stuff.
I think we're gonna have to exit this one because this is interception.
No, we can do this.
You sure?
Just don't start it yet. I need energy. But yeah, what happened when Confucianism took over was, like, yeah, they locked away, like, they pretty much shut down all the philosophy schools in China that were Confucianism for a while. And then the interesting thing about Maoism was it was all locked away and stuff, and then several centuries later, a bunch of architectural philosophers found the libraries where they were like stored and translated them into the newer scripts, and you know, like people expanded their mind a bit more with that sort of thing, and like it started picking up steam again, and then it went into obscurity again for about another 2 centuries, and I think it was like early like 19th century, early 20th century, they started translating them, like they found them again and translated them, and yeah, like none of the books I have are officially like are in like the official scripting or anything. They're like all translated because I can't read Chinese or Japanese or anything. As much as I'd love to, I can't read it. It's a little bit. It's a little saddening, but you know, it's interesting. Like, and I've read things, like I've read different books. Like I'm reading through Mosey's book. I read the book of Warfame, and that was actually pretty good. That was a real nice book. Like that was a real cool book to read. And then I've got another book which is technically a religious book, but it's nothing like too preachy or anything. It's not focusing on any like main religion. It's just a book called Part 1: Humanity, Many Faiths. And like I don't read it. Like I'm not really like religious or anything, but I actually do find it fascinating that people get really verbal about like their own religion sort of thing. Like I don't really care what you believe as long as it's not like hurting anyone else. Like as long as you're not going around like saying you must worship our things or die sort of thing. I don't really mind. But yeah, this book I got actually has excerpts from like all the major religion books, and yeah, it's funny because the excerpts that I have are pretty much about tolerance and coexistence with the other religions. Like they've got things from the Book of Islam, they've got things from the Quran, they've got things from the whatever they call the Jewish book. You've got the Bible, you've got like the Book of Mormon. Yeah, it's funny because everything's like, you know, you must believe in our faith, otherwise, you know. And I'm not saying all religions like that. Like I know for a fact that some Mormon groups are like, you know, you don't have to believe what we want, but we just, you know, we want to talk to you about our beliefs sort of thing. I'm not talking shit about religion or anything. Like, I understand the purpose behind it. I can understand like why people hold it true to their hearts and that sort of thing. Like, you know, like to me, people can believe what they want, sort of thing. But to to me, like, if people ask me what's my idea on religion, it's just, to me, it's a set of rules that people should, or not should, but
can choose to follow.
Yeah.
Then it's their
to
own
me,
choice.
It's a list of ideology that they want to adhere to, for what they believe is like pure or right or whatever.
Yeah, as long as you're not, you know, sacrificing goats or whatever.
Yeah, like what was it? Like the funny thing is, like, there's a lot of misconceptions about that sort of thing too. Like people always, like, there's people who go, oh, you know, Mormons are like all like polygamists and stuff. I know Mormons. Like I know a fair few Mormons, and they're like, no, you know, like, and I discussed things with them about it, and it's like, no, our things are not like we there's nothing like that in our sort of thing, you know. Like there's extreme versions where they do that, but you know, it's like, you know, they don't do that sort of shit. And I'm not ragging out on polygamy or anything either. Polygamy's fine by me, but I don't practice it. Like, I'm a monogamous person. And you know, I can understand the idea of polygamy and stuff. I don't have anything against it. It's just like, don't expect me to be it, is what I'm trying to say. And you know, I feel like that with everything. Like, people can smoke, people can do drugs. Just don't try to get me to do it, and we'll be fine.
Don't try and get me involved, we'll be all good.
Like, granted I've done some drugs, and I used to drink, and I used to smoke, but you know, they were all just, pretty much most of that was just experimentation stuff as a dumb teen. As you usually do when you're a teenager, you experiment with everything.
Not me, I never experimented with drugs, thank God.
And even then, the drugs I did was pretty tame. Like, it wasn't like heroin or crack or anything, it was just marijuana.
Sure. Which is now illegal. It was made illegal as of...
Oh, it was illegal ages ago. Yes,
yeah.
I technically broke the law when I did it.
Yeah, rebel!
But I'm not gonna lie, the chick I smoked with, I was a little bit keen on, despite, you know, her being like 7 years my senior. Because at that point I was 21 and she was 28. But you know, like, she kind of looked like she was like 23, man. Like I would have, like, if she was interested, I would have, like, you know, ended up with her.
I'm pretty sure if you had a shit ton of marijuana, she would have.
Hey, no. Be careful what you say, because she was a real nice girl. Like, she was real nice. And she did kind of corrupt me into a few things I like now.
Oh god, I'm scared. I don't want to ask. You made it sound like a bad thing. Corrupt.
No, it's nothing kinky or anything, so don't worry about that. But like,
I only said bad. I didn't say kinky.
You know what I mean. Nothing that sounds sus. Like, all she really did was she influenced my artistic appreciation a bit. She influenced my music tastes a little bit. Like, I didn't like metal before I met her, and then she got me into some genres of metal. Like if you ask me like do you like Black Sabbath or anything, I fucking love Black Sabbath. Which is sad, because my first concert was their last concert, like, last year. I was never able to afford going to a concert before, and then it's like, you know, I know it was their last concert, and I'm like, I have to see them before they, like, retire. And yeah, but I'm not saying anything that was bad, just like that it was their last concert. I loved the concert. I was a bit disappointed that I had to leave early because the public transport and stuff, but like, I enjoy it. Like, I really enjoyed seeing Ozzy on stage and stuff. And I'm not gonna lie, like, people think, you know, like rock stars and metal heads and stuff, they like age real badly and stuff. No, they all looked like, everyone on the stage looked amazing. Like the guitarist Geezer looked amazing. Ozzy looked spectacular. insecure. But then, you know, then again, because of all the drugs he's taken, he's pretty damn well preserved. You know, considering his age and stuff, like, he's doing really well for himself. Like, he looks amazing. But, and you know, he was like he was jam, like they were all jamming on stage pretty damn hardcore too. Like, I told people like months in advance that I had tickets to go see them, and they're like, oh, you sure you want to go see them? And they're probably going to sound real bad. I'm like, no. They sounded amazing. Like Ozzy still had it, Geezer and the drummer and all that stuff had it. And I know I'm probably pissing off a lot of Black Sabbath fans by not remembering the names, but I'm horrible with names.
Hey, well, the only member I can remember from Metallica was the drummer, so it shows how good my memory freaking is.
But yeah, like I loved it. And I don't know what my next concert will be, but I do want to go see another one. It's more on the lines of I've got to find a band that I actually want to see like really badly, sort of thing. Because I spent, like, I got a seat for the Black Sabbath concert and it cost me $170, which isn't too bad. I wish I was able to get the one where you would go backstage, but they sold out in like a week after the tickets were released. I'm like, shit. Because I would have loved to have met Ozzy and all them backstage. But you know, I make up for that sort of stuff at cons. Like whenever I go to like Supernova or whatever, I usually make it a goal to at least meet one celeb.
And the one he met last time was Steve Blum, and he would not stop going on about it.
Hey! I waited fucking like my first Supernova was 2008 or so. So yeah,
mine was I think 2012.
I waited like 7 years roughly. No, 7-8 years or something to see him.
Which was also the one where I met Lena Headey. That was interesting.
I'm kind of jelly that you actually met her, because I actually did want to meet her, but yeah. And before people ask, it wasn't because she was in Game of Thrones. I wanted to meet her because she was in Dread. Because I didn't know about her till I saw Dread, and yeah. I'm not gonna lie, despite her being like a crazy drug addict warlord in that film. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, she did, despite the scarring and the crooked teeth and stuff, she looked okay.
And don't forget the cocky look.
Hey, I love that, and I also love the whole psychosexual thing that they had with her. Like the whole thing with the knives and shit. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like I don't like seeing people get cut open or anything, but when she had the like knife at the guy's stomach and she was like leaning in intimately over his shoulder, I thought that was a little bit hot. I'm like, yeah, as long as she doesn't like stab me.
You freak.
Hey, I'm not that fucking bad, but there was just something about that sort of like level of intimacy that I kind of found hot. And then, you know, people say that she's a real good character in Game of Thrones, but apparently a lot of people hate her as well.
I hate her in Game of Thrones and because she's a bitch. And I don't care if I've offended any Game of Thrones fans. I honestly don't care.
No, but it was funny because there's a thing where someone interviewed her and she said it's like a lot of people give you hate over your character. I don't watch Game of Thrones, so I don't remember the character's name, so I'm sorry.
Cersei.
Yeah. But they're like, oh, you know, a lot of people seem to hate your character in the series. It's like, and then her reply was, if people hate me because of my character, I'm obviously doing my job right. So yeah, like if she can convince people to hate her because of their performance, then she's doing it. Like, she's acting really well.
Yeah.
And I know she's in Verge and stuff as well, but I don't watch them. I chose not to watch the Verges. Like, I've read about them, I've seen reviews on them, and I'm like, yeah, they're not my thing. But, you know. But I am still kind of jelly that you met her because I did like her in Dread.
Well, it's not like I actually, like, got anything signed by her. I just met her.
It's still something, man. Like,
yeah, still.
The thing is, even if you don't get things signed, if you can just, like, talk to them for, like, a second, even if it's at, like, a panel, she can see yourself lucky.
Yeah, it's just like, I am in absolute bliss.
No, I was in bliss when I met Steve Blue.
Yeah, he was...
He's kind of like one of my idols.
You turned into a freaking fanboy.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, I had a fucking hard time figuring out what the fuck to get signed by him. I'm not gonna lie, if I had more money, I would have ended up like with a good half of my anime signed by him.
Oh,
he's pretty much.
You didn't get Did you get Warfame signed, or did you not get it signed? Wasn't that the one you didn't decide to get signed because you didn't want to risk it getting wet because of the rain?
Well, yeah, because the copy of Warfame I've got is the art box version, one where it's got like the big cardboard box thing. And as much as I love the series, I didn't want to risk the cover getting damaged because of rain, because it was overcast that weekend, and I'm like, I'm not risking it. So I got another equally awesome series that he did signed, which was the Big O, where he does the main character, who's pretty much an anime-esque Bruce Wayne. Is the best way I can describe it. But yeah, like, yeah, and Big O's pretty good too, like, and like, yeah, like those who know me know I'm studying film and stuff in film school, and yeah, we've been recently covering noir, and yeah, that actually showed up during the lecture in one of the lecture panels. It's like, yeah, there's like, hell, there's even noir in anime, and it had like the promo poster for Big O, and I'm just sitting there in the lecture mentally going, oh my god, yes. But yeah, there's a lot of things that like have noir stuff in it, and you don't really pick up on it. Like Pet Shop of Horrors has like a lot of noir elements in it. Yeah, I'm not gonna go into like my class content either, because yeah, it's hard enough studying it. But yeah, and I'm gonna just be quiet for a little bit because I need to get my breath back, and
you need to get your breath back.
Well, not only that, I'm pretty sure if there's anyone watching, they're like, Jesus Christ, can this guy shut the fuck up for like 2 minutes? So yeah, I'm gonna be quiet for a little bit so you guys can like get a mental breather, so I'm not like inundating you with exposition stuff.
Guys, so many things, so little time. Yes, I will add shocking touch to it. There we go, shocking touch.
There isn't a word for a Vauban chassis.
Yeah, but I haven't got anything for Vauban though. Except the Gambit helmet, which I did sell after I made.
Yeah, but the thing is, you can only get Vauban's parts through alerts.
Yeah.
And I don't have a prime set to give you.
We got one last thing on Ceres, which is a sabotage.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yes, let's sabotage their shit.
Yes, do it.
Do it. I like how after you did that, you just cough like, my throat.
Well, I've been speaking pretty much the last half hour. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I've pretty much been talking the last half hour. I'm gonna rest my vocal cords for a little, like for this mission. Unless you talk to me. And people are like, thank fuck for that. Let's shut up for a bit.
And this is why I reckon it'd be good for like face cam stuff, because you actually have topics you can talk about, whereas most people just use like the current new thing that's, you know, so controversial, and just going back and you talk about fucking philosophy and everything.
Yeah.
Just talks for an entire fucking 2 hours on philosophy.
No, I don't think I spoke that long.
No, you spoke for at least maybe 20 minutes.
Yeah. Like, I can pretty much imagine, like, for those who, like, being patient and stuff for hearing me out on that, you don't need to take any of it seriously or anything. I just find, like, philosophy fascinating. Like, you don't have to, but, yeah. But yeah, if you stuck through that without, like, muting me for that long or switching off the video,
yeah, kudos to you.
Yeah. That reminds me, I should really do a recording session. Cool. Hello, cash.
I got this mysterious unknown item as well.
Yeah, that's because I found a cache. But yeah, like, I was going to say.
Oh, this looks important.
I was going to say, at some point, did you? Because I do recordings and gameplay and stuff myself. At some point, did you want to do a recording recording playthrough of the game I got about 2 months ago? V-letter.
What is it?
V-letter.
V-letter.
It's that visual novel game I got.
Oh, you mean root letter?
Yeah, that one.
I'd probably have to get it first.
Oh, no. I'm saying, like, I'd be playing it, and, you know, just talk or whatever.
Oh, yeah, no, that's okay, man.
Like it'd be a bit hard for you, like, considering distance and stuff. Like, me and Lethan live at least about 2.5 hours away from each other.
Well, I live around about by train. The quickest one's about to Beanley is about 40-50 minutes, so it's not too bad.
Oh, but
I have a feeling that we're meant to be getting something here.
Yeah, don't go through there.
Chen, you just said don't go through there, and what did you do? You went through there.
But yeah, like, I don't exactly live at Beanley, but yeah, like,
it's the closest station to you.
Yeah, like, I live in the mountains and shit, so. But yeah, like, but I'm still saying, like, if I could do like a screen share or something, we might be able to do it. But we'd be limited to doing episodes 15 minutes each time, so.
You can actually change that.
Yeah, I know, but, like, because I can't stream. Because my internet sucks, I can't stream, so. Yeah, so I'd have to do recordings, like, in allotments of, like, 15 minutes or something. Otherwise, the files are, like,
I think
really
that could.
big.
I think that could work.
Oh, I made it across.
Where am I? Oh, there's a platform here.
Yep.
How do I get in?
Oh. You don't have to, I've already done it.
Now I just gotta try and get back. Oh, there we go.
But,
so we're freezing it over, are we?
Yeah.
Okay.
So all we got to really do is just guard these things while they charge up.
Okay, well, just so you know, I'm stealing one of the thermal ones.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm gonna steal it and take it back. I'm stealing our thermal core!
But, yeah, like, I wouldn't mind doing some, Let's Play serials on my channel, which, you know, we could do together or something. I know Maverick I probably wouldn't do it because, you know, it's too much of a hassle for him.
Yeah.
Especially considering he's on Skyrim most of the time now anyway. But yeah, like when I get access to better internet, I'll actually do streaming. Like we'll probably do like a good sesh each week or something.
Yeah.
And don't worry about the like the good thing is I got like a spare phone that I can set a timer to, so yeah, I will like we'll be able to like keep the episodes concise down to 15 minutes or something. Speaking of which, I really need to get my finger out my backside and do more episodes of Dark Cloud and Face Revenge, because I'm not gonna lie, I've been a bit slack on that, and people are probably like, why the hell haven't you released episodes over like the last month and a bit?
Yes, make more episodes of Dark Cloud.
Yeah.
I want to see what happens next.
Well, if I can get my assessments sorted, like my first initial assessment sorted, which I've got to sort out in the next 2 weeks, I'll be able to have a bit more time to do it, because I've got a 1500 word essay due in 2 weeks. I've got character Bible stuff due next week, and I've got a rough script assessment due around that time, like around the same time, and then I've got an exam like the following week. So yeah, I've got 4 assessments due like in the next fortnight. So
I'm taking the thermal cell with me.
Yeah, I told them are relatively easy. The other ones are a bit more of a pain in the ass. It's just getting them done, that's all. And then I'll be like 1/3 through trimester's assessment then. But I've technically got like 1/3 of my course already credited, so that's good. Because technically my university course is meant to go for 3 years, but I've had the first year like pretty much done. It's RPL, and so I've only got to do 2 years.
Alright, and that's all the Ceres nodes complete, I think.
Yeah.
I still need to complete kill a prosecutor on Ceres.
Yeah, that's gonna be a bit more of a pain in the ass to find.
Yeah. Well, I almost did it, but then your freaking cravat had to kill it.
Not my fault.
I don't control what it does.
Yeah, it's got independent thought. It doesn't obey me.
It's sentient. Okay, well we need to find another Cephalon fragment on Mars then.
You know what, fucking I might switch to the carrier.
Okay. Regular carrier or prime?
I only have one.
Okay.
The prime.
Do it.
You'll get to see what it looks like. The mine's like half schemed, so.
Oh, one second. Let's show everybody what the Davy Jones Warframes looks like, just so they can get a brief idea as to why it's actually called that. There we go. See, it looks like Davy Jones. Look at that. It's hideous. Huh. And where is it? The one nearly everybody wants to get, which is Titania. As I said, nearly everybody.
She's okay. Like, her abilities are a bit weird though. And then there's going to be some Warframes that you're not going to be able to get unless you do missions or buy them outright.
Like Oberian. Or Nidus.
Everyone you'll be able to pick up randomly.
Or
Nidus is
Nidus.
one you have to do missions for, unless you buy it. Mies is another one, Raj is another one.
What about Necros?
Necros you gotta farm Lephantis in the Derelict for, or you can just buy him outright. Chroma used to have a mission set, but I think they've made him more available to get through just unlocking planets. But I'm pretty sure his mission's still up too. Atlas you get through a mission, like a story mission called the Jordas Precept. In our Ibarra you get through spy missions, and she is a bit of a pain to get. And the other ones you get through beating bosses.
There we go, everybody. Warframe tips for everyone.
With the exception of Zephyr and maybe with Zephyr and another one, which you can get in the dojo. Yeah. But pretty much every planet except Mercury has a Warframe fumble from a boss. And if you've watched the whole stream, you would have seen that Earth has Hydroid.
Yeah.
Venus has Rhino. I think it's Jupiter has Volkir. Next you get from alerts with Ford. Limbo you also get from a story set of missions. And then I know for a fact that you get Excalibur from Pluto from the Umbels.
Unless you choose to start off with Excalibur, because you start off with 3 choices. It's Excalibur, Volt, and Loki, isn't it?
Sometimes. Like with me it was Mag, Loki, and Excalibur. So sometimes it did fluctuate.
Yeah, for me, each time on my console, different console, it was always Excalibur, Loki, and Volt.
Pretty much is offense, defense, and balanced. But most people just start with Excalibur because he has the lightsaber ability.
Well, except for me, originally I started with Volt, and then when I came over to this one on PS4, I chose Excalibur, because I heard his abilities were alright.
Facebook, why do you change?
Mark Zuckerberg. That's why.
Hey Maverick, Mark again. Oh, Maverick messaged me 5 minutes ago.
Okay.
I think he's still seeing if we're on.
Okay then.
Because he's online on FB. Yeah. Oh yeah, Hawken got an update too recently. So.
Yeah, I know. It installed just before I started Warframe.
Okay.
Which we'll have to do another stream of for, because it's been so long since I played Hawken.
Yeah.
It's got to be a good month.
Yeah, it's been a good month and a half. Also, I got to share this on Facebook. You're like, stop using social media during the stream, damn it.
No, it's okay. I'm on my phone right now as well. Just making my cursor go around and around Mars. And watching Nyx's head just go, woo! Woo!
Oh, pick up mission, damn it. You need to get the, I just need to scan one more Cephalon fragment. I'll just pick a mission, we'll do it.
Okay, we'll do a sabotage. Grenier.
Okay. On. I think he wants to join.
Oh god. I think it kicked you.
Yeah, it said connection has been lost.
No god. Don't worry, I'll re-add you.
Yeah. Did you... is the party, like, set to public or whatever, so I can join?
Yeah, it's set to public. I invited him anyway, so it shouldn't really matter as long as it hasn't been any longer than 2 hours.
I can't type. I put join Sue instead of join us.
Join Sue. Who's Sue? Do you mean Sue from Monster Musume?
No.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Here's the one with the very low mic.
I am 30.
Dear's God.
It is Discord. I cause chaos everywhere.
Hey. You know that meme of Sephiroth going, shall I give you this pair? He has a pair.
Yeah.
Have him like have like a microphone charge cord. Shall I give you Discord? Artists online make that a meme.
That's horrible.
Go on to make the meme. Make the meme. Make the meme.
Go, meme lord.
Do not let your memes be dreams.
Don't let your memes be dreams. Just do it. Just do it.
Do it. Just do it.
We're all going the wrong way because we're scrubs.
Well, our pets are.
No, we are scrubs because we went the wrong way. I can imagine people watching the stream like, why the hell did they go the wrong way? I don't know.
We don't know why.
And then my response to that is, yes, I'm partially blind.
Who is this new guy that joined the stream? I don't know him. Who is this Discord?
Yeah. No one cares, Maverick.
You get like you get those guys.
Rejected.
Someone please give Maverick hugs.
One like, one hug. Just have a photo of, have a photo of Maverick that says one like, one hug.
One amen equals one prayer.
No, don't get religious on us.
Yeah, don't bring religion into this.
I kind of already did that in the stream, so we don't need any more. Okay, let's go.
I didn't know I wasn't watching the stream.
Well, now you know.
And now he's half the battle. I was about to say that. No, Maverick. Do not start this brony nonsense.
Hey,
I wasn't doing brony, I was just doing the more you know with the, the star and the rainbow.
It could be a lot worse. It could be the Starship Troopers thing of would you like to know more? And that has like a link.
Would you like to know more? That's the one thing I hated about it.
Yeah, before people make assumptions, I'm not talking shit about Starship Troopers. It is awesome. Sequels, not so much.
Yeah. No, the sequels were awful.
But they've done that in science fiction books before. Like, if you watch RoboCop, like the original RoboCop, the one in the 80s, with Peter Weller. Yeah, there's a lot of segues in that are like essentially just TV ads for things in the future. Like, they got a thing of, like, you got a car ad where it's got a T-Rex being terrified of it. They've got a really cool ad for a car security system, which I loved. Where it was
that was the best.
A guy tried stealing a car and then he got like restrained in the driver's seat and electrocuted. And I'm like, ooh, that is so damn cool.
People probably think you have some weird thing for like self-pain, for everyone else's pain.
But they think I'm a masochist. No,
sadist. Masochist is if you enjoy your own pain.
I got vocally turned around. Leave me alone.
You also got turned around the wrong way physically in this.
No, I went up the open the locker thingy.
Okay.
Oh my god, I wish this... Facebook has done a thing now where if you follow a post, it will like fucking show up as if it's like an instant message thing.
You sounded a bit like Nicolas Cage just then. Oh, I hate this.
Well, I fucking hate it. I feel like I'm going into a Nick Cage smash out.
No, you'll be Nick Cage with John Travolta's face.
Yeah, I already know about that, man. The thing you tagged me in.
Yeah.
I love that movie.
It's meant. I think it's meant to be coming out in spring or fall for all American and other foreign audiences. Tokyo Ghoul season 3.
I don't watch Tokyo Ghoul.
Watch it.
Watch it. I will even send you the episodes.
I'll bring my weeaboo Sword Art Online fanfics into this.
Do not bring your weeaboo Sword Art Online fanfics into this. No, Maverick. No.
Maverick, I'm not gonna lie to you. Once you start Fantasy 14, you will be like, why the fuck was I following Sword Art Online all this years?
Yeah.
Don't be too sure, because I love Sword Art Online, so don't be too sure about that.
It's too bad for you. Me and neither me or Andrew like Sword Art Online.
Oh well, I'll just be the weeaboo of the group.
Hey. Just because you're if you're a weird... This is one thing I hate about people who...
They don't know what a weeaboo actually is. Or they missay what it is. A weeaboo is someone who denounces their own nationality and self-proclaim themselves to be Japanese.
Okay, then I'm an otaku.
Yes, you're an otaku. You're a person who loves Japanese animation. You're not a fucking weeb.
No, I was just... You know why I was saying it, because I was joking.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, the weeaboo's thing...
It sounds funny as an otaku.
But you could just say that you're a mainstream.
A mainstreamer.
Doesn't sound funny.
Yes, it does.
Yeah,
You're a mainstream. That's it.
It's a self-derogative term, then.
It's basic. It's a self-insult.
Yeah, it's like...
I don't care about insults. I've insulted myself a lot.
Okay, then you are very depressed.
No. He's not. He's not depressed. He's doing he's expressing Schadenfreude, but to himself. whatever the term for the self-referential one is, laughing at your own expense.
It's okay. They're not laughing with you. They're laughing at you. I mean, they're not laughing at you. They're laughing with you.
Yeah, that. They're not laughing at you, they're laughing with you.
No, when actually they're laughing at you, but it just makes you feel it better and you're a really sad person. I freaking hate weeaboos, man. They're just they're cancer. That's the best way I can describe them. They're a cancer. Just because you fap to fucking like animated characters who seem older than they are when they're actually 14 doesn't make you cool. It just makes you a borderline pedophile.
I was going to say something completely unrelated to that stuff, but now I can't really say it because you've said all this weird shit.
Yes, you can still say it.
No,
I don't like people who
Maverick. You didn't even know what he was going to say.
Let me process this so I can say something, so I can get this out clearly without it being too alienated. But you know, knowing the way I speak is probably going to be alienated anyway. I don't hold anything against weeaboos or their choices in life, and I don't hold a thing against people who choose to adopt Asian elements into their lifestyle. But yeah,
Totally not me with my Freddy Krueger chopsticks.
no. Like, I can respect things in Eastern life, like Eastern culture, that I'm not gonna lie, I'd like to live by. Like things of like for example, Buddhism, respect for life. That's something I can get, I can understand and respect, and you know, something that I actually do try to adhere to. You know, unless it's. I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect. I'm not like a proper Buddhist.
Yeah.
We don't kill anything. Like, if I see if I see something like a cockroach or a spider, I will fucking kill it.
That's because spiders are fucking scary. Spiders are scary, and cockroaches are just festy.
Well, two reasons. One, I live with an arachnophobe, so I have to kill it.
If I lived with you, you'd live with 2 arachnophobes.
And I'm partially arachnophobic myself. But I'm not scared of daddy long legs or anything. I'm fucking terrified of fucking poisonous cuts though.
Daddy long legs actually are poisonous. Their fangs are too small.
Their fangs are too small.
No, they can pierce the skin. There are accounts of dead along with.
Yeah, but that's like children. Yeah, but that's children and stuff. They can't kill adults.
The myth is that the fangs are too like soft to pierce human skin, but it's not. That's not true.
The thing is, like spiders, especially the people who own tarantulas and have them walk on their face. I'm like, you guys are bloody insane. I would never let myself allow. I would never allow that sort of thing to happen. Like if someone had a tarantula, no, because apparently tarantulas can be passive, and they sometimes can make good pets and stuff. But I would never have something like that as a pet.
I'll just stick to my bearded dragon, thanks.
But
it's less likely to kill me.
Like there's that. The reason why I hate cockroaches is because cockroaches are disgusting and they spread disease.
And whenever there's one, there's always more.
Yeah. So I hate cockroaches.
And plus Men in Black.
Any bugs that spread disease or disgusting stuff, I hate. Or I don't hate, but I will kill on instinct.
Instinct.
Some spiders will live and let live because, you know, they are beneficial.
Jumping spiders.
Yeah, I fucking kill them. But if it's like a garden spider and it's like, you know, not in the way of anything, I'll leave it alone. Like I won't actually go out and, you know, fucking fumigate the place. But you know, if it's something like a fucking, you know, if it's not in my way or threatening my life or anything, I'll usually let it live. But if it invades the house or, you know, something's in my room, and because I'm one of the weird people who, if I sense something's in my room that I'm not like, that isn't meant to be in there, like if I sense, and yeah, this is true because I've had it happen a couple of times, but if I can sense like a cockroach in my room, I will not sleep until I find the fucking thing and kill it.
That's exactly what I'm like, but with spiders. I'm very cautious about spiders.
Because I've had bad run-ins with pests before. Like, I remember staying at a caravan park and I had a fucking mouse run over my leg when I was in bed.
What, asleep?
Yes.
That'd be the fucking scariest thing ever, dude.
And my natural instinct was, and people are gonna fucking call me out to be a weeb or anything, but I own sword. I'm a proud owner of 7 swords. My natural instinct when that happened is I grabbed a fucking sword, drew it, and I sat in my bed, legs folded, sword at the fucking ready for anything that moved. That looked distinctly like
I honestly don't think that'd make you a weeb. I think that'd just make you, you know, like, oh, what's the word? I can't remember it.
Schizophrenic. Psychotic.
Psychotic. No, if you had intent on using it normally, like in public and shit, that'd make you psychotic. But if you have it for like collective reasons, you know.
Before people who own these animals get on my case, I don't have a problem with you owning them, but don't put it near me. Because I know things like mice and rats can be clean animals. I know birds are clean animals.
But they also bite.
Yes, they bite. They swoop. Oh, birds swoop, not rats.
Just have a fucking hawk swoop at you. Ah, fuck.
No, like don't get me wrong. I can understand the cuteness stuff of it. Like I can understand how rats and mice can be cute, but. You know, as long as
another thing about rats and mice, though, they attract snakes, which is like 10 times worse.
Yeah, which is funny because I actually knew a girl who had a pet snake, and yeah, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna stray away from all that weird shit and get on with the story here. But I remember knowing this girl called Natasha, and I don't know her anymore, sadly, but she was a real nice girl. And this is when I wasn't living in Brisbane. I was living like 4 hours away from Brisbane. I came down for a con and I stayed at her place, and she introduced me to her pet python. And where she was living in like this farmhouse, and the toilet block was separate from her house. And she was cooking dinner, and she's like, I've got it. You know, she had the snake wrapped up in her hair, as some snakes do. And she's like, I've got to go to the toilet. Can you just stay here and look after everything? And I'm like, okay. She takes the snake out of her hair and wraps it around my left hand.
Did you freeze up? I would have fucking done that. But I'm like, don't move. It senses fear.
Well, the thing is, it wasn't too big to fucking kill me or anything. But
it still would have probably cut off circulation to your arm, though. If it wanted to.
No, but she said it was good with people, so she just pretty much just took it out of her hand, wrapped it around my hand, went off to the toilet. And I'm just sitting there going, if this thing bites me, and if this thing was a wild animal and it bit me, I'd turn it into a god immediately.
Well, before you died, if it was poisonous, that is, if it was poisonous. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know that.
No, but the thing is, like people say that sling necks like, you know, real weird when you have them wrapped around you and stuff.
But it was a sling neck.
No, but the thing is, it didn't like cut circulation off to my arm or anything. It just like sat wrapped around my arm. And, you know,
a bracelet that moves.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it felt. Like it just felt like I was wearing a leather wristband with a thing that was moving in the end. And even then, it was really like it didn't like. I wasn't acting hostile or anything towards me. It just like I was a bit curious. I was like looking at my gun a little bit up my arm and stuff. And yeah, she came back a couple of minutes later. The snake didn't do anything, thankfully.
Just comes back. Your whole arm is like fucking blue. Yeah, me and the snake don't get along well.
No, dude, there wasn't anything like that. It didn't really have any interest in me. It was just like sitting there. It was like, you know, I'm just gonna chill on your arm for a bit, just relax. I'm like, fair enough. And yeah, like she came back, she took it off my arm, put it back in her hair, and kept going with dinner. And I'm like, fair enough. But yeah, like, yeah, she was a pretty damn good cosplayer too. She cosplayed Sakura from Naruto, and yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sakura.
Okay. The one thing that's terrified me most about snakes, because I never used to be afraid of snakes. I always wanted a pet python, and then I kind of changed. I changed my mind when my mother said it would probably eat my grandma's dog, and I'm like, yeah, no thanks. But the thing that scared me most was I went to Billabong Sanctuary in Townsville, and they had this giant, heavy-ass, big black python. Do not no, that was not an innuendo. I do literally mean a big black snake. No, fuck. Anyway, yeah, and it was heavy as shit, and they just wrapped it around my neck, and they were obviously there, and it kept looking at my face, and so the guy just kept turning it away, but it kept looking back, and it slowly started to wrap around my neck, and I'm just like, fuck, I'm dead. And then the guy took the snake off of me. I'm just like standing there petrified.
I'm going to ask the most random snake question to you guys right now.
Okay.
And don't think it, and yeah, it's going to sound weird, but I remember going to Australia Zoo at one point, and I saw this happen. But have you guys ever seen a snake take a shit?
No.
It is the weirdest fucking thing ever.
We need to face cam this shit.
No, because you know how snakes are like pretty much a smooth creature. There's no like clear.
Yeah. There's no clear. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. It was funny because it was like a snake show thing. Now I'm talking about snakes. And yeah, they had this huge python laid out, and yeah, like it's fucking. It pretty much did a shit on the ground, and it was so fucking funny to watch because the way it happened. And I'm not sure about all snakes, and I'm pretty sure snake owners will correct me on this. But what it looked like happened is the end piece of the tail slid up. Like it just looked like the tail piece went up. Like it didn't like swing open or anything. It just slid up. And then it toothpaste, like it squeezed the shit out like a toothpaste. Slithered forward half the shit from its tail, like then the tip of its tail went back down.
I know. Sometimes like they do that. Something like that.
And I'm just sitting there, and I'm pretty sure other people noticed. I'm just sitting there dumbfounded when I just saw. I'm like, so that's how they do it.
And that's the miracle of snakes.
Because you know they'd have to get rid of excrement somehow, other than throwing stuff up. But like. Because I thought about it, I'm like, if snakes have to bring up excrement the same way they get stuff in, that'd be horrible for them.
Yeah, that's a living hell.
Because they'd always have like a taste of shit in their mouth. It's like they eat something, then they have to swim by a key to a local waterhole to wash the taste of shit out of their mouth. And yeah, when I saw it, it was fun. But like it looked funny at that point. But then I'm like, it's kind of interesting too. And then like after I left the park, I still had that image in my head because there wasn't something
snake shitting.
And I just imagined like David Attenborough commenting on it.
And here you see a snake.
And it's quite. People do not usually know how snakes get rid of their excrement, but here we see a fascinating display of how a snake takes a shit.
Didn't one of the Attenboroughs die recently? Wasn't it Richard Attenborough that died?
Richard Attenborough, the guy in Jurassic Park, died.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, okay, but yeah, let's shift on to another conversation.
Yeah, and stop talking about how snakes shit.
Well, I would stop.
My Nix is just standing here. My Nix is just standing here like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure people are clocked out at this point, and it's just us three talking about random shit together. And people joining the random thing is like, they just hear us talking about this stuff and like, immediately click off the stream because we're getting too weird.
Dude, the first thing they hear as they watch is, have you guys ever seen a snake take a shit? Oh god. This is why we gotta do face cam stuff.
At least you notice. Hey, at least when we're getting the randomness levels of Game Grumps right now, because Game Grumps just like we're playing the game or whatever. Speaking of which, we should do some gameplay.
Yeah.
And then there's like, have you ever like touched dicks with another man sort of thing? Because it's like that with Game Grumps. I'm not talking shit about Game Grumps because I fucking love them, and I'd love to meet them.
If they ever came to Australia, I reckon you'd be like the first one there.
Yeah, I want to meet Danny. Or Diane.
Diane.
Yeah.
Damn, Daniel.
I'd love to meet his dad as well. Because that, like that, you know, I wouldn't go up to his face and go, you know, do you actually talk like that and go, sort of thing. I'd just go up to him and say, you know, hey Harvey, you know, found a game going, love your son's work, love his songs and stuff. You know, like if he actually goes, oh, thank you or whatever, you know, it'd be pretty cool. But if I met Dan, yeah, fuck yeah, I'd go like Dan, like.
You'd be fanboying.
I'm not gonna lie, I'd actually want to talk to him for a while. Like, and if he stayed in Australia for a while, like, you know, if they came down for a couple of cons, but they had like a month free, I'd totally be happy to, like, you know, show him around Brisbane or something.
You'd show him in a fucking heartbeat.
I'd like, yeah, like if they all came down, I'd be like,
you'd show him a dark basement and just lock him in there.
No, Maverick. No, you're going to the deep, dark place of the web.
Maverick, you're making me seem like that chick from Misery. I'm not that bad. I'm not that.
Don't even fucking bring up Misery.
Like, the way you just gave everyone an impression that I was that psycho chick from that book. I'm not like that.
Wasn't there like a... What is it? Yeah, I was gonna say, wasn't there a movie? Yeah,
but it was a book first. But yeah, I'm not that fucking bad. I get passionate about things. I can't remember. But yeah, I'm not that fucking bad. I'm not that bad. I'm not the point where it's like I go fucking Yandere over my bloody fandom.
She was in another one of the...
Making me seem like a fucking serial killer.
A serial killer. Serial kidnapper, more like it.
No. Fuck's sake, guys. Now you're making me fucking... Now you're making me out to be like a fucking...
I'm not. I'm actually on your side. I was just correcting you. Grammar Nazi!
How is that grammar? You took a statement that I said and then totally gave it another context.
Context Nazi!
Besides, I wouldn't do that. Oh, you see, the thing is, I wouldn't be a good criminal anyway.
You do have some pretty distinctive features. You're tall, you're lanky. I think you're like one of the lankiest people I know.
But just because I'm a tall and lanky guy doesn't make me a fucking serial killer or kidnapper.
No. Although if you stared at people long enough with your Joker smile, I reckon people would probably think you were.
Considering I've got one of them faces where I have that resting bitch face expression.
Resting bitch face. I saw that the other day.
I'm not gonna lie, if you look at photos of me with a stoic face, I always look pissed off. Or high. One of the two.
Or both. Pissed off and high.
Resting high bitch face.
Resting high bitch face.
And no, like, and it's not really my fault that my face looks like that. You know, like, it's just the way my face has grown. I probably inherited a lot of traits from my father because he was a tall English guy. But yeah, it's just that thing, and you know, there's also lighting and shading and stuff that affects like the way your face looks. Like, if you ever look like downwards, like through the top of your eyes, you always look intimidating. No matter who you are, you always look threatening.
You could probably be a midget and you'd probably be intimidating.
You might want to make that more PC there. Quite challenged.
Okay, smaller than normal. Than considered normal. Average.
That's a bit more PC, but still wrong. But yeah, whatever. I'm not gonna police your speech.
Police the speech. No.
That's what everyone on. That's what everyone in the internet's for.
Yeah.
Like, you can say one thing on the internet's funny because just the way it's evolved. Because 10, 15 years ago, you could say whatever the fuck you want without repercussions, and now that these days, you pretty much have to self-police what you say.
Yeah, otherwise, otherwise you're gonna get slapped.
Oh,
or
no,
worse.
not even that. It's just people like will like start like outright hate campaigns and shit on you. And I already know people hate me, but I don't really give a shit.
Yeah.
Like people can hate me all they want, but I just they'll just have to remember Charlie Chaplin's line from The Great Dictator. Never hate, only the it's like don't hate, only the unloved hate. The unloved and unnatural.
The unloved and the unnatural. And what exactly would it be that Charlie Chaplin would consider unnatural?
I'm not going to get into the technicals of it, but that line is pretty damn relevant. Like, you shouldn't live your life like basting in hatred and anger and shit, because granted they're meant to be temporary emotions, but if you like put your whole life in focused on nothing but that, you're gonna waste it. And sadly I've seen people waste away their youth following that sort of emotion, and it's not pretty. So, like, granted, I'm not. Like, people might be thinking that I'm like trying to up my podium sort of thing, and like, you know, trying to make myself out to be a clear example of it, but I'm not. I'm not perfect. I've hated people. I've gone friendships.
People can say as much as they want that they're perfect, but nobody's perfect.
Like, I've hurt more than my fair share of people. And when I say hurt, I'm not saying like actually bludgeoning them half to death or anything. I'm saying like emotional pain.
Yeah, as we said again, Andrew's not psychotic.
Like, I've done things I'm not proud of, but
I think we've all done things in our life that we're not proud of.
Yeah, you know what I mean though. Like, everyone's done something at some point in their life that they've regretted.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that I still regret, and it's like been 10, 15 years after said things happened. Yeah.
Why do you take corpus prisoners or something, like reprogram them, or is it just because of the fucking list fishes?
Are you talking about a rescue mission?
No, I'm doing a list fish and I see Grenier and corpus.
That's what you call a crossfire.
Yeah, I know the one he's talking about, because we did one before. We had to choose to support.
Crossfires are pretty much.
Yeah.
Crossfires are pretty much an interfaction battle between the Corpus and the Grenier, or Corpus infested or Grenier and infested.
It's basically one of those.
Sometimes they got conditions where you have to kill only a certain amount of, like, a certain side. And then there's other ones where it's pretty much they're fighting them amongst themselves, and you can pick off the whole lot if you want to. Which is my favourite thing, because you can just kill everything on the map.
No, they will never notice if there was no one to notice. They will never notice if there is no one to notice.
Yeah, that.
Your Assassin's Creed
Well, not really, because Assassin's Creed evolved like differently. You can't kill innocent people.
Yeah, well, you couldn't really do that from the start, because if you even just did it by mistake in the first one, it was automatic, you know, desynchronization.
Desync.
Yeah, desync.
Yeah.
And then with future ones, it became like 2, 3, and it became desync.
Yeah, but you know, like, yeah, like I've done like everyone's done horrible things in their life. Even people who say that they're pure and stuff, they've done
horrible things. Yeah.
Like, if I could use myself as a reference, my grandfather died in 2003, I think, and I was being stupid, rebellious, know-it-all teenager at that point, and he was 99 or something, and you know you're a little shithead teenager who thinks you know everything. And
yeah.
I kind of pushed him away. Like, I didn't physically push him away, but when he was trying to connect with me, I'm like, you know, being the little smart-ass teenager that I was. And that year he caught pneumonia and died. I was pretty much that much ashamed of myself that I couldn't even go to his funeral.
Jesus.
It was that bad. That
would have been horrible.
Yeah, so I'm not exactly a good... Like, if people stop a good person, no, I'm not a good person. Well, he would have forgiven you and stuff by now, but I can't forget, like, it was a stupid thing to do. I felt horrible. I still feel horrible about it. And there was that period in my life where I actually tried to differentiate my appearance as much as possible without, you know, permanent scarification or anything.
What, so like change your appearance?
Like, not plastic surgery or anything like that. Like, growing my hair out, dressing differently, that sort of thing.
Oh, yeah.
Just to dissociate myself as much as I could from it, because I have a very strong resemblance to it. And it was mainly shame that brought it about. Like, I've kind of come to terms with it now. Like, I can kind of, like I can talk about it, but, you know, it doesn't make me feel good still, you know?
Yeah.
And, yeah, like, he was the only grandparent I had as well, which made it worse. But my family, like, my relationship with my family has been, it's been, like, it hasn't been all bad. Like, there's just, I was the odd one in my family most of my life, and then, yeah, before, like, because I was a middle child, I was kind of ignored, and I'm not blaming anyone. I'm not blaming my mum or anything. It's just things happened, like things that were out of their control, and yeah, I pretty much raised myself half of my life. So I did the best I could, and then yeah, when my mum found out about what happened, because there was a real dark point in my teenage life that affected me pretty bad too. And a couple of years ago I told my little sister, because she was kind of going through, like, she was being bullied through school and stuff, and then she told mum, and when mum found out, she actually broke down over the phone over it. So yeah, I made my mum cry as well, so that's another thing that I'm not exactly proud of. But yeah. Anyway, can we
yeah.
Change subject?
Yeah, we can.
I don't want to bear too much of this out on the internet, and it's kind of getting me into a bad mood. So
yeah, that's understandable, man.
So one of you bastards bring something random and hilarious up.
Like Maverick, you're up. fucking snakes taking a shit. Are we really gonna go back to that again? I should just rename this live stream to shitty experiences.
I can tell you
I had to bring it. Hey, I had to. No, don't, Maverick, don't go there.
What did he say? I didn't hear him.
He said I had to. Oh, we could find. He said he found a way of choking someone.
Maverick, that's not cool. Doesn't matter what it's for, Maverick. It's not right.
No. See. The shitting snake thing actually was a good thing, because it actually did break the tension there.
It broke the fucking sound barrier, dude.
But, you know, the shitting snake is always a funny thing to go back to, because it's hilarious and weird.
The shitting snake.
You guys are gonna have to look it up on YouTube. It's fucking hilarious.
I'm probably gonna do that after this live stream's done.
What about Italian memes?
No, fucking don't get me started on. They're racist. They think Italians always do this with their hands. You can't see what I'm doing, but I'm doing it.
One?
No.
Yeah, I've seen the German one too. They're both offensive as hell.
And then there's the American one where they do everything with a gun.
I hope that meme dies.
Yes. Very, very fast. I apparently don't have any extractors available.
You have to build them.
Okay.
Are you gonna add me to a, like, Warfame thing, or what?
Okay.
Yeah, we've probably spent the last hour just talking about random shit without...
Talking about how snake shit.
I'm pretty sure people who are watching the stream would be like, hurry the fuck up and do something.
Well, to those people watching the stream, shut the fuck up and just wait your turn.
If it was like a fat neckbeardy sort of guy, I'd be like, what's this guy to shut the fuck up and hurry up and do something?
Meanwhile, that neckbeard's probably fapping to Nyx right now.
or if it's a 10-year-old kid, it'd be like, and then we're like, go back to playing Minecraft.
Every 10-year-old's tactic. Kind of like how someone made that custom sniper rifle in Black Ops called a 12-year-old's best friend. I'm just like, oh, the pain.
Sean Gaines is funny.
It's funny because they get shitted off to the littlest thing. I like the fat people memes though.
Who's 25. My old housemate. And yeah, I'm gonna talk shit on this guy because he's a bit of a douche. From
the sounds of what you've told me, Andrew, he sounds like a bit more than just a bit of a douche.
Yeah, but I'm not going to mention his name or anything, so I'm not going to publicly shame him or anything.
We'll call him Steve.
Yeah. Yeah, but my old housemate Steve, he had... You know how people have that gamer rage where they pretty much go like full-blown retard? Where they actually break shit?
I've actually heard this, so I don't have to answer it.
Yeah. He was like that, and it was actually getting to the point where it was stressing me out to the point where it was affecting my health. So I ended up having to leave because I couldn't handle it. Shit. Like I could be like doing whatever in my at the other end of the house, and I'd pretty much next thing I know I'd hear slamming and stuff breaking,
stomping coming towards your door.
And he'd enter my room with a face as red as a baboon's ass, veins popping out of his forehead, eyes bulging, drool seething from his mouth like he's a ravenous bulldog, like a ravenous pit bull. Growling is loud as fucking anything.
Growling as loud as chin chin at the moment.
Like he'd be like a ravenous beast with his gamer rage. Like I know for a fact he probably damaged about $800 worth of stuff in the 3 years that I lived with him.
Oh fuck, dude.
Luckily none of it was my stuff. It was all out of his own pocket.
Yeah, otherwise you would have shoved snake shit down his throat.
Like he had one of them ab swing things, you know, like the disc things that you do like workouts on.
Oh, yeah.
You know, they cost about $120. He pretty much took the handles off and he shattered the fucking plastic disc that you like sit over.
Fuck.
Yeah, and then he dented the framework and everything. He was a pretty bad housemate. Like, he in terms of all the people I've lived with, he was probably the worst. And he was also like a major control freak.
Major control freak.
He probably don't, like, I don't care. I don't honestly care if he like does. Like, either or, I've blocked him from every form of communication anyway. So, yeah. And I actually did look up otherwise. But yeah, like, other people I've lived with, like, they've been amazing. Like, the housemates I live with now, I love them dearly. They're amazing people. Like, they're like two of my like dearest friends and stuff. And they're pretty much fucking family to me. I love them like family. And yeah, they've pretty much been like they've looked out for me for so like over so much in like the years I've known them. And yeah, I can't express my gratitude towards them that much. Like, there's no way I could express how much gratitude I got for them. But yeah, then there was like before the douchemate housemate, I actually lived with like a middle-aged couple. Like, I say middle-aged, but they were like in their 50s, maybe 60s.
Yeah,
I still
that's about middle-aged. I reckon like 40, 50 would be considered middle-aged.
And they were amazing people. Like, I still keep in contact with one of them. Like, and yeah, they were wonderful people. Like, they were and yeah, I'm gonna name them because they were like really beautiful people. But their names are Peter and Helen, and yeah, they were like really artistic, new age sort of people, and like they didn't do anything like they weren't like the real weird middle aged people, but like they were spiritual, but they weren't like the weird loony sort of spiritual. And yeah, they were like really fucking nice people. Like they didn't really have any like high expectations or anything of me. They're just like, you know, pay the rent and stuff and keep yourself fed and stuff, and you know, pretty much like no, like they didn't really have any like high expectations of me. And yeah, I lived a good 2 years with them, and they were like amazing. And they were like both artistic as well, which I fucking loved. Like Peter turned the downstairs area of the old house I lived in into an art studio, and he like did sculptures and everything.
Oh, that's awesome.
They looked amazing. Like, the only real downside of the house being a studio downstairs was everything smelled of clay. But I love that smell.
You like the smell of clay?
Like, I like the smell of wet clay. It's just that earthy smell that you get, that wet clay has.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It's kind of like rain. It's like how, like when it's raining outside, you open up the windows and you get that real earthy sort of smell. And I love that. I love that smell as well. And Helen, she was like a person who drew stuff, like drew like models and stuff like that. She did paintings, and yeah, they're like real nice people. Like, and yeah, like they didn't really bother me or anything. Like, as a matter of fact, we were living with 2 dogs as well, and I adored the dogs because they were like really nice dogs. Like, no. Like one was an old poodle, which we just affectionately called Fluff, because she was like, you know, real
Fluff.
But the thing is, she was blind and stuff, like, so we had to, you know, we kind of had to keep an eye out on her. But it was funny because like we kind of it wasn't like we didn't make too much of a joke of it or anything, but we did say a couple of times that because she was blind, she barked like really loud, like you know how like normal dogs like bark or sort of
yeah.
thing. She did like the second bark, but it was really loud, and we came up with the theory. Like we all went, she must be using echolocation or something.
Echolocation.
No, because she wasn't able to see, so she'd often stumble into things. And I know wouldn't
that be a little bit more high pitched though, if it was echolocation?
But, yeah, you know what I mean though. But like, and I know people are probably going to go, if she was blind, why didn't they put it down or anything? But
just because the dog is blind doesn't mean it needs to be put down. You know, it can be perfectly healthy.
Exactly. Like she was, and the thing is, she was really old. Like, I don't even know if she's still alive now, because she was pretty old. but yeah, she was real nice. Like she was a real nice dog. But I like the other dog a bit more because I actually knew the other dog from their son, who's a mate of mine, who was named Rain, and he was like I can't remember the breed. I think it's a boxer terrier or something. Well, you know the brown and black dogs.
Yeah. I think that is a boxer terrier.
And yeah, it had the full fucking like little dog syndrome thing. Like people would walk past the house with like German shepherds and shit. He'd bolt downstairs and bark his head off at them, and then he'd come in like he was like. The funny thing is, like he'd come back in is like it'd feel like he was strutting, sort of thing.
Oh, like he's just like, that's right. I have marked my territory and they fear me.
Like you know how small dogs bark at big dogs and then they come in like with their chest puffed out, sort of thing.
Yeah, like they've asserted their dominance.
Yeah, he'd come in doing that, and I'm like, you fucking little shit. They'd fuck you up if they had their way. But yeah, well, it was real nice because, and you know, like he'd sleep on my bed and stuff, which I didn't really mind. And because they had to work early there, because they had to like do like 24-hour shifts at their work, so it was like 6 AM to 6 AM the following day. So whenever they had to leave, they'd because the way they worked, they did 1 day on, 1 day off. So whenever they had to leave for work, they'd pretty much open my door at 6 AM, and Red would come in and he'd just start fucking curling up in my bed, and that pretty much my instinct reaction was, because it's cold and shit as well, I'd just grab him and drag him into the covers. It's just like, no.
No, like, let me be cold.
You'll help keep this bed warm. And before people claim anything sus, I was clothed. I had clothes on. But yeah, like, and he was a real friendly dog too. Yeah, but it was kind of funny considering how aggressive and dominant over other dogs he was. Like with the big dog, muscular, like with the small dog complex thing. It was funny considering he was neutered. Like he didn't have balls, he was still had this like alpha dog sort of thing. Yeah, like I got fond memories of living with all them. Like I remember walking Rain and Fluff around like the nearby pier, because I lived like a block from water at my old place.
Ah, okay, cool.
It was a real nice place.
It's like a scene out of a movie.
Because where I lived up near like in a place called Scarborough. And like you all know where that is, Lethan. Like,
yeah, I know where that is, because I go there for employment meetings.
Yeah, like I lived at the very tip of the peninsula.
Oh yeah, that explains it.
Yeah, it was really nice. Like the house was nice, but it was kind of old. But yeah, like, but I am kind of glad, like, if it wasn't for the douchebag housemate I was living with, I probably would have been staying there. Because it was a nice little house. It was only 2 bedroom, but downstairs had a 3rd room, so we could have turned it into another room. Yeah, like it was a nice little house. I didn't mind living there. But yeah, I like the place. I like the people I'm living with now. And yeah, then there was, yeah.
Attack you in something.
There not be anything fucking sus.
It better not be anything sus, Maverick. If it is,
It's cringy, but
I swear to God, if that was the reason my phone went off, thank God.
I get the face, but I hate the fucking meme.
What meme is it? I haven't got it.
It's that how about dark meme.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
It's
Frankenfurter. It's like, well,
yeah, it's got the girl with Frankenfurter's face photoshopped over it, and then it's got, well, got caught with a flat well. How about that?
Oh God.
Hey, I like him. Hey, as much as despite what anyone says, Tim Curry's a fucking great actor.
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with you either.
And I will kick.
One of the scary movies.
No, only the second one.
I will curb stomp anyone in the crotch who has a thing against Tim Curry. I don't give a fuck who you are. Tim Curry is an awesome fucking actor. I will curb stomp any person in the crotch who hates Tim Curry. And I will grieve like like crazy when he actually does die.
Yeah, I will too.
Because he's contributed so much to cinema and music and stuff. Like, yeah, like he's like
I think
everyone.
his big one was Rocky Horror Picture Show, obviously.
Well, that's the thing that made him famous. But
yeah.
He actually did do, like, he was, like, not many people know, but he actually has released, like, albums of him singing. And, like, it's gonna make me sound kind of a little gay, but to me, Tim Curry has got to have one of the most sexiest voices in the world.
Oh yeah, of course. No, I agree with you.
That and James Earl Jones. They're probably
James Earl Jones. Wasn't he the guy who voiced Darth Vader?
Yes. Darth Vader. James Earl Jones, Tim Curry, and Steve Bloom have got to be three of the most sexiest male voices that I know of in this world. And I'm not saying Steve Bloom because I met him, because it's because he's got the world record of voice acting roles in anything.
He's probably like the go-to voice actor for voices.
Kind of like Frank Walker's the go-to guy for animal sounds in animation.
Yeah.
And those who don't know who Frank Walker is, he's fucking Megatron from Transformers.
And for the younger audiences, he's Fred and Scooby-Doo from Scooby-Doo.
Or Dr. Claw. I'll get you next time. But yeah.
I don't think they'd know what the cartoon of Inspector Gadget was. I'm pretty sure.
For fuck's sake, watch some 80s cartoons.
Yeah, I know, right?
You guys both know a guy called Greg Ayers?
No.
Yeah, I think it's either him or his brother Chris, who's the new voice actor for Frieza.
I think Greg Ayers was in Oran High School Host Club. I think Greg Ayers and his brother were the twins.
I'm pretty sure Chris was in there. Yeah.
Well, I found out apparently Greg Ayers voices Beastie Boy.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think it's either Greg. I'm pretty sure the same. I'm pretty sure one of them. And people will correct me on this, but I'm not a voice actor in Encyclopedia, but I'm pretty sure it's Chris Ayres who actually does the voice of Raditz in Dragon Ball Z, and Greg Ayres does the voice of Frieza, the new Frieza. Because I know that in the original Dragon Ball Z dub, it was done by a woman called Linda Young, who was also in Yu Yu Hakusho. And to be honest, I know this is going to be an unpopular opinion, but I like Linda Young more than the new Frieza voice acting. Because it just gave Frieza that, like, Frieza sounds a lot more evil with the raspy sort of voice. And that actually was more funny when Frieza lost his temper with that voice. It's like, what? How dare you? I am Lord Frieza, the strongest fighter in the universe!
Yeah, he just transitioned into full-blown Starscream.
Actually, the funny thing is, I could imagine that voice with Rita Repulsor as well. Or Rita Repulsor voicing Frieza. How dare you, Vegeta! You turn your back on me after all these years of servitude!
Actually, that'd probably make Frieza sound more annoying.
No, Majin Buu with that voice.
Oh god, not Majin Buu. Stay away from Majin Buu.
And I know she's in the new Power Rangers movie, but I'm not gonna lie, the one villain I'm wanting to see put in the new films is Lord Zed.
Yes.
And the funny thing is, when I saw Lord Zed, my initial thought was, here's a motherfucking guy from Diablo. Like the original Diablo game on PC. Because he looked like something from that universe. And probably a lot of people are going to disagree with me on that as well. Because a lot of people will disagree with on things I say. But that was one thing that I remember. Because Lord Zed was the guy with the muscle body with all the steel stuff embedded through the muscle structure. And when I saw Diablo for the first time, like the actual demon Diablo at the end of the first game, I immediately thought Lord Zed.
Yeah, dude, he literally doesn't. Diablo, the demon, he literally does not change. Has not changed throughout any of the games. He's got the same look.
Not to like take away from this conversation, but are we actually going to play something?
Well, we're waiting for Lethan. Lethan's the one who's leading the stream.
I'm up for doing whatever you guys want to do.
Well, you're the...
I'm feeling lazy. You pick it.
Just level 25 to 30.
And now me and Andrew have just started laughing like we're crazy.
Well, I think you picked up on what I said.
Do you want me to pick one?
Is that Lethan's the leader of the stream?
And then just like someone else pick it.
Oh, for fuck's sake, fine, we'll do this. We'll get this over and done with. Lethan will get a Warfame part. It's a defense.
We only have to do 5, don't we?
Did you pick Frost?
10?
No,
okay.
And I can imagine everyone watching the stream now, they're like, finally, they're doing fucking something. That isn't just sitting around in the ship talking random bullshit.
Yeah, they're not just sitting around the ship talking about how snakes shit.
For fuck's sake, Lethan, I thought we were past this.
We will never be past this. My channel will never be the same.
But the question is, after we do this, do you guys actually want to switch games?
Yes.
I actually deleted Hawken.
I'm sorry, what was this? What is this shit that you are spewing out of your mouth, Maverick?
I deleted Hawken from my PlayStation because I feel like I don't really want to play it. Because I am shit at it and I don't really like it, to be honest.
Well, to be honest, Andrew can tell you this as well. I was pretty shit when I first started out.
Yeah, well,
I'm still shit.
No, it's good, but I don't like the game. Like, it's a good game, it's good. I respect people who play it. They can like whatever they want, but I just don't.
I'm guessing it's just the control scheme that you don't like.
That and like usually people who play it have been on it for a while. And like,
well, the thing is, when we play it, we don't really technically do PvP. And I'm pretty sure if we played PvP, it'd be probably easier because people do fuck up and make mistakes. Unless they're going around with a tank frame. It's just like, I'm just gonna stand here with a brick wall around my body. But yeah, don't worry, when we actually do start Final Fantasy 14 stuff, and Lethan, you'll probably have to stream for now until we get better internet.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing is, please, Maverick, we're not going to have too much of a thing against you if you fuck up in that.
Yeah, because yeah.
And the thing is, I'll be there to support you guys along the way as well. Like, Lethan's only played it like 2-3 times since he's gotten it, and he's pretty much picked up the control scheme very quickly.
Yeah, but that's because I've played like nearly every control scheme out there. There was even like 2 years where I played everything on inverted.
Yeah, but the cool thing is about Final Fantasy 14 is you can play it with a keyboard and mouse if you want. You don't have to, but
it's choice.
You can.
Oh no, I'm being invaded by Arbiters of Hexus.
Yeah, we can kill them.
Yeah, we'll kill them. Now where are the bastards?
They're out here. They're down here. I'll deal with them.
Fuck.
Don't worry, they're coming in to get you.
I deal with them, like, and I get more shit.
Yeah, they're slowing me down.
Yeah, it's because they've got AI sections for them. But,
Maverick, I don't think your plasma cutter's doing much.
But yeah,
that's
like,
it.
when you start 14,
Absorb.
I think what we'll do is we'll probably do like an hour of just because we've got like group things where you can actually learn how to play the different roles. I think it's once you hit level 10, but like even after you just start off, we can get you to level 10 quickly.
Yeah.
And then we'll do the group training stuff together, and you'll be able to learn how to actually use your class properly. Like, but tanks, you know, I explained it to you the other night. Tanks ain't really that fucking hard to play. You just run in and take everything's aggro. Yeah, pretty much. You just tank's primary role in the game is just to soak up aggro and distract the enemy. Major, like the DPS, they've just got to dish out as much damage as possible and take orders from the healer and the tank, because tanks and healers are usually the ones that know how to target things. Unless you know how to go through a dungeon yourself, then you don't need any instruction.
Wait,
and
do these guys fly?
There we go. I used chaos on them, so now they should kill each other.
They may have jetpacks, guys, though. So, they're dead anyway. And yeah, the healer's job is just to keep everyone alive. But, you know, that's... You can still fight as a healer. You don't have to be just stuck as a healer, you can dish damage out too.
What is that helmet, Lisa?
What helmet?
Your helmet.
This is the Prime helmet.
He's got next Prime.
Okay.
I just dyed it a different color.
Yeah. If he kept that color plain, it would have been gold. But I'm pretty sure he didn't like the gold. So.
No, so I changed it to red, so now everything matches.
And if you did it white, it'd be silver.
Yeah.
But yeah, like the targeting system will be a little confusing to start with, Maverick, but once you get a hold of it,
it's pretty simple.
Yeah, all you gotta do is hit circle, hit X to target things, hit X to confirm the target to like lock it in. Circle cancels the target, and all your abilities are pretty much L1 or R1 and a different button. So like, you'll pretty much have 4 abilities branched into your R1 and L1 buttons, which will be controlled via the triangle, square, X, and circle.
Oh, but also Maverick, don't be surprised, but I'll probably be the tallest of all of you, because I'm Elven.
He's an Elven.
Yeah, I'm Elven.
I'm just a Hitora and...
You both know which one I'm...
You're gonna
tank.
Go in the court. He's gonna go in the coach. This is race. The cat guys.
Yeah.
Because no one likes Lalafell.
Lalafell are the midgets, aren't they?
They're the ones that are like koala people.
Oh yeah. Koala people.
Then you've got the Rodagan, which are the and then you've got the Rodagan, which are the big blue guys. Which I don't know what exactly the
we got a Hecker Master. I'll take him out.
Yeah, then you got the Rodagan, which are the big tall blue race. So I'm pretty
totally not Na'vi.
No, these guys are better than Na'vi. Like, they're stronger.
They're more organized.
And then the last race, which is in Heaven's Ward, is the Alra, which are like Makotes, but instead of being cat people, they're dragons. So essentially you've got a thing for furries and a thing for scalies. And I'm not gonna lie, designs for both the races are pretty damn cute. Like for the girls and stuff. The males look pretty cool too. And I think Maverick will like the Rogues Guild Lieutenants, like the second in command. Because they're a Mikote thief. No, not Khajiits. They're not like cat-faced people. They've still got human faces.
They're like Nekos.
Yeah, they're Nekomatas. It's the best way to describe them. The Mikotes are like Nekos and...
I just came up with a bad joke.
And they are like that dragon girl made in that anime.
What do you call
which one?
You know the one where it's got my maid's a dragon girl thing.
Yeah, but which dragon? There's 3.
The main one.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't watched the anime, so...
Yes?
What do you call a Neko sorcerer?
A Nekomancer. That Maverick, that's the cringiest joke I've ever heard, and I already knew what it was.
Funny thing is, Maverick, there is a class called the Mage, which is kind of like a Necromancer. And yeah, if you did that, you could be a Necromancer. It's like your class is a Mage. He's like, no, I'm a Necromancer.
Alright, did you have to add the neckbeard voice?
Because I do have a neckbeard.
Not that I see any pictures.
Oh yeah, I do. I have a serious neckbeard if I were.
The thing is, the good thing about Warfame supporting is you can do multiple classes as well. Yeah. Like, I know for a fact that if Lethan went with, I think if he went with Pugilist and Lancer, he'd access Monk, which is one of the classes I've got.
Did I just disintegrate a guy?
Probably.
Because I did my ground slam with my axes, so I just...
I'm just going to explain this quickly. When you get to level 30 with one of your main classes, if you got another class for level 15, a certain combinations, you can access a thing called a job. And jobs are like souped up versions of classes. With the Pugilist, you need to be level 30, and you need to have the Lancer at level 15, the access Monk. There's like Monk, there's White Mage, Black Mage, Ninja.
Which is the new class you were getting, wasn't it?
That's one of the classes I want to get. I've got to get my road to level 30. He's level 24 I think he's either level 24 or 25 at the moment. But once he hits 30 I can start going straight for, or once he's 35 I should say, he can go for the job. And the good thing is the job's just an item that you can equip and it like automatically switches you into the job. So it still carries the same loadout of what the base class is. And but you get like extra abilities and buffs and shit. And I've noted that ever since I became a monk, I've actually been able to survive longer as a Pugilist. Because they get like buffs and stuff which make them a little more tanky. And I didn't know about this till I was like level 38. People were like, you should have gone for the monk job by now. And I'm like, shit. Like I know about jobs, but I didn't know that I could have actually picked it up now, or that I could actually pick it up without taking a class slot. And they're like, no, it's just jobs are pretty much just an expansion on the.
Is that your Kubro?
Which one?
Yeah, he's got Kubro now.
Yeah, his name's Chin Chin.
That's the thing I've been trying to hit.
You've been trying to hit my Kubro, mate? I'll come here and I'll fucking slice ya. Stop going through me. You were trying to kill Chin Chin.
I'm hiding on the ropes.
No, stop Etsying, that's my job.
Either you or I should do this, but if we ever get a really fucking gigantic buff bloody Kubro spread,
yeah,
we should call a house to it.
Alf Stewart. Yes.
Well, I've actually got one which I've called Titan. It's like a real core build. And when it was born, it was white with like blood red splotches all over its body.
Oh.
So I went, yeah, I have to call this thing Titan. And
call it
people ask,
Ragnarok.
yes, what? No, I'd call it Titan.
Yeah, no, should
Obviously.
Ragnarok.
That's why I call it Titan.
Having the sex with the bees and the eagles. Ah! No, Maverick, why would you say that's hot? That's gross.
It could be worse.
Yeah, I just went up to you and slut.
It could be worse. You could make a farmyard version of it. Having sex with the... It's like having sex with the sheets and the beagle.
Oh god.
That's just New Zealand. Oops.
Oops.
Okay,
all you
now-
Zealanders have been offended.
You consider yourself lucky that none of my New Zealander mates would be watching. Otherwise they'd be like, you fucking mates disrespecting me, bro.
Your mate's disrespecting me, bruv.
Maybe I should go to where they live and, you know, give them a bit of an attitude adjustment, bro.
Well, first they'd have to find him.
I think they'd find him really easy. They just wait for a con and it's like, oh, no, your voice sounds familiar. Are you Maverick? And then you're like, yeah. And then they're like, you fucking bro, you're being racist to us. And I'm gonna stop using that accent because I know how racist it is.
To New Zealanders.
Did you both get the Oberon Neuroptics thing?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was the one who marked the ass.
I think I
Down,
did.
Kitty. Down, Kitty.
I got the Vauban chassis
Yeah,
and
I
the
got
Oberon Neuro Optic. Yeah, I got it. And a
Which
lot
I
of
got.
salvage. Lingering
I'm not gonna-
Torment, Perpetual Agony, Pistol Gambit, Diamond Skin. I've got all most of these.
Wait, the Oberon stuff. What parts do you have?
No, not the Oberon stuff. I meant the mods. Somebody's commenting on the stream. I want to know if it's somebody talking shit about us.
Well, one way to find out, why don't you go to the stream and watch it?
Because my laptop is so far away on the other side of my room.
Yeah, but if I go look at it, I'm gonna probably be triggered at what they say.
Go look at it.
Dude, I'm
Well, I
pretty,
won't be
I'm pretty sure.
triggered,
Yeah.
I won't be triggered, I'll be mildly annoyed.
Okay, then why don't you look at it and then message me what it said?
For God's sake.
They keep commenting like I can actually see it.
Yeah, just getting all these shit tons of notifications. It's probably a girlfriend on them.
Them? There's more than one? When did this happen?
Little do you know, but you got them.
No, I've turned into Deuce Bigelow.
Yeah,
Except
it's your
tall.
girlfriend.
It's my girlfriend? Okay. Hi!
Yeah, it's like, sup, babe, guess what? Guess who? Hey, look, listen. Hey, it's your girlfriend.
Oh, okay. Okay, hi. Stop messaging me! I'm not done yet!
Listen, hey! Listen, hey!
It's actually funny because I'm listening to the stream and it's like about 30 seconds behind and... Yeah. Well, it's more like a minute. There. She called you sushi roll.
Oh god, no. How dare she say that here? Why did you say that?
Why did she call you sushi roll?
Fuck. Okay, she has now epically screwed me until I tell you what she means. She will have to explain it. I do not take full responsibility. You will have to explain it. And now I'm going to hide from you guys for the next 3 days after she explains it fully. To put it bluntly, that's her nickname for me. Don't ask me why. I honestly don't even know. Yeah.
I'm not gonna force it.
I've already explained that it's her nickname for me.
Yeah, bloody, my girlfriend says hi.
Oh yeah, hi. Hi there! I'm Nicolas Cage!
She messaged me to say hi.
Okay.
Name for me.
Sorry?
No. Like me, when I was with people, like when I was with girls and stuff, we never had nicknames for each other.
I have a nickname.
Like, we called each other by names.
Okay, I'm gonna have to stop and actually see what she is typing.
Hey, Andrew?
Before...
She said what me explain, you explain it. Your nickname, me that too.
What? That's fucking confusing. Is she speaking Yoda language?
Nickname, not be lie.
That actually would be that's actually pretty accurate to Yoda.
Hey, Ethan.
I'm not gonna get any in the future.
Ethan.
Yeah, what?
My girlfriend has a nickname for me and it's just Squish.
Squish? Why? That's such a fucking bland name.
I don't have to read all the comments that she keeps posting.
No, I'm getting onto it now so I can actually do it as well. I can actually look. Okay, come on.
Then you can
Fuck, where is it?
Ow, my shoulder.
Stop it. No!
Okay, I'm gonna get off the stream because I'm getting confused with the conversation.
Okay, let's see live streams.
I'm hearing what we're saying like I'm literally like 30 seconds ago to a minute ago, and then you guys speak like real time, and it's kind of hard to focus between the two. So yeah, no.
Now I remember, yeah, I nicknamed her Sushi Roll as well. There's also that. We have multiple names for each other, but I will only speak of Sushi Roll. You shall never, no. Fuck no, Maverick. Maverick, I am not you. Sorry.
She actually calls you like another nickname. He's like, so what's eggplant mean?
What the? Did you just say eggplant? Nori? What the fuck's Nori?
I was just... No, I wasn't saying that she literally put that down. I was making a joke there. It's like if she called you eggplant, it's like, so what does eggplant mean?
Eggplant? That'd be a fucking weird nickname. Got green hair, my skin's all fucking purple like an Oompa Loompa.
Dory roll. Oh no, Dory's a fish.
No, nori roll. Isn't that a thing? Like,
once it...
And
yeah.
Nori.
Nori roll.
I think it's type of sushi.
Nori roll.
Yeah, it's nori roll.
Yeah, it's a type of sushi. Nori rolls are smaller than sushis. Like they're not as long.
I don't know what they're called, but when I was last in Sydney, my sister gave me one, and I need to get a supply of them because they're delicious. But it was pretty much like a ricey sort of soft, like dough sort of thing.
Oh, good. I was afraid you were gonna say it was like rice paper or something. I'm like,
no.
Gagged.
It was like a ricey flavored dough sort of thing, or it might have been rice. And in the middle of it wasn't a rice ball, but in the middle of it, it had jam. And they're a dessert. So, I can't remember the name of them, but when I was in the city yesterday with my sister who visited, lots of love to her. Yeah, we went into Asian food stores and she pointed out all the stuff that I might like, and I'm like, I control this, I want to get paid next.
When I get paid next, I must have it.
Yeah. But yeah, like I want to get more of these jammy, soft roll things. Like, no doubt someone's gonna eventually comment on the video and go, "Oh, the thing you're talking about's blah 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 blah." I'm like,
well, so far all that's been said was my girlfriend was that's what she said. I don't know what she's referring to, but okay.
Probably talking about jammy rolls.
Probably.
It's like, how is it? Well, it's a delicious soft roll, but for some reason it feels really sticky. Did you say jammy? Yeah, jammy.
Oh yeah, by the way, babe, if you go back and watch this to the part where Andrew starts talking about the moment where he saw a snake shit.
No. God no.
That was
Why did you have to bring that fucking
because
back up?
that was the fucking highlight of this stream.
It was.
You have to admit that, Andrew.
You joined like 2 hours into this fucking stream.
I know.
Yeah, and you're the one who asked us if we ever seen a snake shit.
Like, our stream started at this top of a mountain, and then you joined like when it was going through the plains on the way to the ocean.
We were bored. We had nothing else to say.
Yeah, we were just being random, and I'm not gonna lie, we probably like, considering the time, like our brains have probably been hit by lucidity by now. So we just spoke like the most random shit.
Yeah, I'm imagining, like, yeah, I'm seeing shit in the corner right now, like Popeye's coming out and everything.
No, like 1 minute we're talking about philosophy and politics.
And the next minute we're talking about religion. Yeah, religion as well.
And yeah, weeaboos and neckbeards and
Maverick.
Being triggered by random things and Maverick
Final
and
Fantasy.
Final Fantasy and furries and scalies and...
maybe watch it later. Good God.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to avoid talking about my personal life in the future.
Yeah, we don't want to. We don't need to know about any of the other animal shits you have seen.
Can we get off the animal species discussion now?
Okay, fine.
Like, it's gonna be like, could you imagine if someone was critiquing your stream? It's like, oh yes, it was a very interesting and evocative, a very invigorating and provocative chat. It all went down the hill at the mention of snake shit. I could only give this thing 3 stars out of the possible 5.
I think that can end the live stream because I can tell me and my girlfriend are going to have a lot to talk about after this. I think she's going to start questioning me. We can do another stream tomorrow night and hopefully we won't mention some weird shit in it.
Well, yeah, like if we want to, we can do that. We can start doing the recorded sessions of our root later and stuff.
Yeah, we can do that.
But we'll have to do it in 15-minute intervals, so we can take breaks.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Alright, well, that ends the stream. See everybody next time.
From the crazy states of Queensland.
1 second.